Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, And good golly gosh, we create magic. We are here with all 6 of our crew of the Wreckless. Everybody, take a look at your camera, wave, and say "Arr."
Arr.
Arr.
Beautiful. Ooh, that was a good one. That was going to be a good one tonight. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. For those who have no idea this is, hi. We are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So if this is your first, second, and third time watching, we hope you enjoy. Announcements. This week is a little bit crazy. We will be out for a couple of the sessions this week. So Wednesday and Thursday sessions will not be running, as I will need to be out of town, at least the Thursday one. That also means that our one-shots are having to take, once again, just a little bit of a break until we kind of get things situated from other stuff that's going on. So sit tight. But however, you can at least still be on the lookout for future one-shots, or feel free to message me as including you in the kind of like message board thing of when those sessions come out, when those games come out. If there is ever an open spot in our campaigns, you can feel free to message me at startplaying.game/gm/it's a long story. It's also a good way to kind of get yourself started if you're not familiar with Start Playing, to be able to set up an account and all that good stuff. It's a great, cool website, company, people. Devin's awesome. So yeah. So please check that out. Also, if you're wanting to support the channel, the best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. We already have Rinko jumping in. Hi, Rinko. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, this is a live stream. Feel free to jump in and say hi at any point in time. But also feel free to like and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok down below, right down there at It's a Long Story _TTRPG, where you'll see some of our favorite moments over the years of us doing this, curated by the lovely Kay. So thank you, Kay, as always. I believe that's it for announcements. Yeah, I think I already said this week looks a little bit crazy. So we will have, obviously, our game tonight, Tuesday game, and then we will be off until Friday. So that's I think that's it as far as the announcements. So before we jump into tonight's session, and good golly gosh, what a interesting session this will be. I am excited. I am nervous. I am so ready. So before we jump into tonight's session, we need a recap of where we left off with the Wreckless. So Drew, please take it away.
Yes. So for a recap, Car and Ogre are led to a goblin named Peel after passing flame alarms that glow different colors, alerting to strong magical items. They are brought to a room with our new companion, Arturian Marylad, who is a Gerbine artificer fighter. He's covered in heavy scrap metal armor and a mighty hammer, and we cannot forget about his fine steed, a rocking horse that he built himself. What magic does it have? We don't know, but we'll find out. He was the one that was categorizing artifacts that came into the secret society, which is the Memoriam. The group's leader, who was the blonde-haired Loa that Carr kept seeing, happens to be Yoon's sister. Carr found out because he is Gigabrain, super smart. So while that's going on, they are talking a little. They end up finding out that artifacts are going to somebody else, and Arturian realizes that it is giving off the same powerful magic that Riaris is giving off. We go to the rest of the group. We find out that or before that, we find out that the bones around Car's neck and chest have great power because they were learning off the flames, scaring the crap out of Car and Ogra, thinking that they stole something, but they didn't. So they yelled constantly, "Nope, I brought these in. These are mine. I did not steal these." The other gang, well, they're just trying to figure out what to eat, what carbonara is, and a bunch of other things. Made new names for foods and stuff. Very interesting. They even made some food for Kobamu. Viaris did talk to Kobamu about what has happened before, and about where he was from and the name of the groups that were around, or the tribes. And let me see, what was the name of one of the tribes? The Tunhua. Wait. Thuntua was the one that he remembered most. The group tries to contact Nala, finds out that she is in trouble. The group lets Car and Ogre know about it, and heads out while Zed's big mouth, yay Zed, he pulled through for the team, basically told Kobamu that the big bird lady's in trouble, and Kobamu basically threatens and says that you get a head start, and I'm gonna follow up after. There's no change in my mind. So the group told him, just give us 2 moons, 2 days, and we will take you home. Just give us that. So the group sets off. Car and Ogra, after hearing the news, go to rush out. Arturian finds out that he is set to go with them. On their way out, they meet up with the rest of the group. Car and Riaris decide to set to the skies with thanks to Ogra's spell to help find Nala, pointing them in a certain direction, and they both start seeing scorch marks along rooftops and decide to follow that. The rest of the group ends up seeing Kobamu walking up, and it is up to the great and powerful Kaelinor to try to turn him around before he decides he wants to kill all the Loath that he sees in his path. So, good luck, Kaelinor. Have fun. Best regards, Zed. Let's see. So the rest of the group, leaving Ogra, Zed, Arturian, and Vera to go running on foot after the guys. And they just so happen to be going to Jonathan's Peak. So that is where we left off. I'm unsure if I forgot anything. I usually do, because I am insane with these recaps.
Well, that was pretty good. Awesome. Thank you so much, Drew. Anything else to add, friends?
What does your tiny horse do?
I guess she'll have to find out.
I mean, it is moving by itself. There's that.
Yeah.
That
and this is why you need to watch every episode to find out. Will Kaelinor die? Who knows?
I know. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, cool. Yeah, anything else to add, friends?
I think we're good.
I think that's good enough, yeah.
Oh, what was the name of Yoon's sister? That was the one thing I did forget.
Sasha.
Okay.
Aurelian.
Which was found out because Carr noticed the SA on the map of people walking around for their initials, and he put 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
We're lucky we have Carr to figure these things out for us.
That was a pretty good grab, I'm just going to be honest.
I didn't feel like it was that big of a leap, so I'm sorry.
And Carr is super pissed off at Zed.
Did you hear that, guys? Jack said, "You guys are all just dumb for not figuring out." That's what I heard.
Not what I said.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that's why I said I'm happy he's here.
Is our brain cell. Jack is the brain cell.
Yeah.
I am a sea elf
Brain
meat
cell,
popsicle.
brain cell.
Not what I said.
Head empty, no
I'm just
thoughts.
kidding.
More like common sense. Common sense.
Why is this sagging? 1 second.
I definitely accidentally closed all of my windows. I just had to open them all again.
I did that 2 games ago when Joe asked me to roll something, so I moved over and I clicked the X as I switched screens. I was like, "Oh, great. Okay, well, give me 1 moment, Joe."
Yep, I've done that before.
So yeah,
I've done that enough times where I knew. I think when when Jack, when you did that, I knew exactly what happened. Like, yep, that's what happened. Beautiful. All right. Well, you guys ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hello.
All right, let's do it. Everybody, roll initiative.
I'm no longer ready.
Really?
I'm not ready anymore.
Fine.
Oh,
Can I
yes.
interest you in a game of checkers instead?
Hmm.
Please?
I got a 12.
12. Okay.
17 for
Oh,
Rios.
plus
Ah.
0. Oh, wow. 17
Oh.
for Arturian.
Nice.
I got a 21.
Cool.
7.
Even 10. For Kaelinor.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much for telling the camera that. Now tell me, Kaelinor, what'd you get?
10.
10. Riaris.
17.
17. Riaris, what's your dex?
Plus 3, 16.
Okay. All right. Zed.
21.
21. Ogra.
7.
7. Car.
12.
12. And Arturian.
17, and I have a plus 0.
Okay, cool, awesome. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep these handy just in case these do come up. But there are gonna be certain things as the party is fully split right now that we want to make sure that we're clear on what's happening. So, setting the scene, it is midnight in the city of Ganbold. There are still some dim light lamps that are lit up. We still have some windows that still have some bright lights in them. But flying above is a creature that I would say in that dim dark light, or that dim in darkness, there we go, is probably extremely hard to spot, as Carr is taking flight, moving as fast as he can, with Riaris quickly in tow. Riaris having the bright shining wings of his Asmar self. You guys go first. Is there anything else you'd like to do besides saying, like, I'm trying to just move as quickly as I possibly can to Jonathan speak?
That's about all that is on Carr's mind. I will add that Riaris probably noticed, like, every now and again, Carr dips or weaves a little bit for seemingly no reason, as Carr dodges things that Riaris can't see, but Carr is seeing.
Nice.
Every now and again, he's like, okay. So
I love that. I don't think I have anything else. I think, last session Jack had mentioned, or Carr had mentioned, seeing other different versions or swarming around. I think Riaris has kind of seen that a little bit, like fragment ghosts of different sections, and whereas Carr is diving around almost like shadows of where a different Carr in a different timeline. So I just blinks peripheral stuff, but my focus is on following Carr and going where Carr is going. And,
You got it.
and being
Okay. Cool. On the ground, we have Zed, Vera. Vera's going to take your spot in initiative unless I need to roll for something specific. We have Ogra, and we have Arturian, kind of trying to make sure that they're catching up to be able to kind of gain as much ground as they can. I do not believe info has been sent yet on the idea of where you guys are going. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ogra has locate object up
Mhm.
that was up for 10 minutes, and she is locating team ground crew to the location.
Right. Yep. I'm saying Jonathan's Peak does not seem to be necessarily the target as of yet for the ground crew. You're
No, it was
following
just that
line.
general direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Narturian's just following Ogra because he has no clue where to go.
Beautiful.
And just to check, Joe, I believe something was said, and I may have just misheard it. I'm out of range of my message spell for them. I don't have the time to do anything. So, I mean, I can't reach them, correct?
I would say with your consistently sort of ducking in and out, you being further than the 120 feet would be unlikely. So I'd say you'd be able to message them.
Okay. In that case, I would probably say something. I know what Jonathan's tower is.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan's Peak, yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is, and if I think that's where it's going, I will shoot just a message that just says Jonathan's Peak. So that way they have more of a clue. I thought I was out of range, so that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah. I'd say there's certain points here in the idea of the speed that is moving along with you guys. I would say you probably didn't. You got probably about maybe 50 feet ahead on them.
Okay. Yeah, since I've sent it one person, I send that to Ogra.
Okay, you got it. Cool. So Ogre, you get that. Ogre, give me a survival check.
Okay. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. Cool. Looking up ahead, you can see the night sky just kind of plastered as a full black towering sort of obelisk in the sky. As you look towards Jonathan's Peak, you know that there are two ways, that there are probably going to be two ways to be able to get there. Both of which are going to not be nearly as fast as flying. So Riaris and Carr are definitely going to beat you guys there. One, you could try and just scale the wall leading up there. The wall itself is, I'd say, probably about maybe close to about 80 feet, 80, 90 feet. Or you could try to go around, which just means you're going to have more time, but it's a much safer movement. I'd say we'll call it an even 100 feet up.
100 feet up?
Yep.
One sec.
Okay. While you're working that out, are you relaying this information?
Since our Tyrion actually lives here, Ogre's going to go, Jonathan's Peak, the big mountain, right?
Yeah. Why are we going to Jonathan's Peak?
Carr said that's where she is. We gotta run.
We can't go to Jonathan's Peak.
Well, we are.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take your word for it, but I don't. Why would they bring her to Jonathan's Peak?
Ogre doesn't know.
Well, I guess we'll
Arturian,
have to find out.
roll me a history check. And Zed, you'll also hear this information.
Okay, that will not work.
Ooh, 23.
23, nice. Yeah, so Jonathan Ganbold, the essentially the warlord, mayor, king. However, you've heard varying sort of changes in the titles there, depending on who you're talking to. Jonathan Ganbold is a bad man. He is the head of the Ganbold family. He is very ruthless in his in what he does control in the city of Ganbold, which is above board. I'd say on paper everything. The fighting pits exist because he says so. You also know with a 23 that his the reason why Ganbold is considered to be the trashiest, or I would say the place that you could kind of find anything, especially if it's illegal, is because of Jonathan Ganbold. He would never be depicted as necessarily a smart man, but is someone who has seemed to have found ways or have people in his corner that has been able to have him do some pretty sneaky things over the course of the past 7 or so years you've been around here.
So he's not smart, but he surrounds himself with like really smart people.
Yes, yep. He believes he's smart.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Ogre, do you know who Jonathan Ganbold is?
Ogre just got here today in the morning. Bad man?
Really, really bad. I mean, you could pretty much attribute every bad thing that happens in this city because of him.
Well, we gotta go get Nala.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it'll be
She's
fine.
very important.
Yes, of course. Yeah, this will be.
That's
it'll be
Car's
fine.
girlfriend.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then we definitely have to. I like Car. We have to go get the. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
As we see this interaction happening, darting a
Just
little
running
bit.
as we're
Darting ahead, kind of zipping in and out of the buildings, doing probably a little bit of parkour along the way to be able to get as quick as possible. Zed and Vera are leading the charge forward. Zed, anything you want to be paying attention to or doing as you are right? I would say you heard this information from Ogre.
Funny enough, I'm picking up some small stones and I'm just trying to scoop up some sand, and I'm just trying to make it as fast as possible through the city to Jonathan's Peak.
Okay, you got it. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Alright. 5.
Okay. With a 5, you have a choice. Either you slow down to being Ogre and Arturian slow and you get what you want, or you're not getting quite as much.
I'm gonna slow down to their level.
You got it. Cool. All right. You Ogre and Arturian, you see Zed having to kind of scrambling to try to kind of pull something up out of the ground, manages to grab it and pull it with them, but it drops out of his pocket as he kind of stops, stumbles, grabs it again, and starts to run with you all.
Zed, it's no time to pick up shiny rocks.
No, it's you'll see. It's an old trick.
Wait, so we
either
know
go.
him?
He's with us. This is Zed.
A pleasure. Arturian Marigold.
Yeah.
Or Marylad.
We'll think after this.
Told us to take him. There's a whole thing Ogre will say later. Either we go through the city or climb up. Can you go without your rocking horse?
Yeah. I'm honestly along for the journey, so you do what you guys do best, and I'll follow suit.
Climb or run?
Probably run. I'm not a good climber. With my 8 strength.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So Arturian says run. What are you guys? What is the plan as you guys are continuing forward?
Ogra's gonna try to take the lead, and if there's anything blocking, she's gonna football player push it out of the way.
I love that so much. I'll give you an athletics check. As you see, there is a wheelbarrow that is stuck a little bit closer to the middle of the street than there should be.
I'm gonna use that advantage from last week. That is so much better. That's athletics. That's going to be a 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. I will say 16 does not break through, but it does seem to kind of smash it out of your way as you continue to kind of run, tearing through the city, moving south.
Please tell me there's a dude yelling about his cabbages as she does that.
Yeah, you hear oh my cabbage. Yeah.
That poor guy. That happens once a week
my
for him.
carbonara!
Oh my carbonara. My carburetor. All right. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So, as you all are continuing to move, we zip on past to further up north, where we see Kaelinor turning, facing this large figure that, as the sun kind of suddenly finally goes down, Kaelinor, you are close enough, about maybe 30 feet away at this point, to only be able to see the white of Kobamu's fur. I'm going to switch this up. We're going to do this one.
I think
So, Kaelinor, before you say anything, what's going through your mind?
There's no panic. They know this isn't a fight they're gonna win. In Kaelin's brain right now is just stalling. It's just stalling, and that is it. But we'll wait. Again, that reverence of Kobamu will wait for him to approach her. Just like, okay, there is a sudden flash thought. This is how I die, but it's fine. It's fine. What a way to go out, guys.
All right. What are you trying to stall for?
The time to maybe make him see a reason, but that's a really long shot. Kaelinor, I think, mentally is just trying to stall for time to get maybe word back that Nala is safe and everyone's on their way back, and it's a very simple, easy, quick process, but yeah. Just time,
Okay.
so there's more distance between.
I'm going to say, Kaelinor, roll me a history check with advantage. This also could be survival.
We'll go history. We'll do the history. It's an 8.
An 8?
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
All right, cool. You recall back to moments when you were given the idea of battle tactics and how long something would take based on whether or not it is a one-on-one combat, whether or not it is a siege, those types of things is like the typical sort of times. But you remember, as you're thinking about that, you feel like your mind kind of goes blank as you recall a moment where you eventually just started staring out the window and of the class of that was being talked about. And you are not entirely sure.
There is just no thoughts. Head empty. Kaelinor was like, well, this is it. I'm flying by the seat of my pants now. And I'm like, he's 30 feet away-ish to see the white of his eyes. I'll approach like 15 to close the gap because I don't want to be yelling this conversation. So I'll just like meet him halfway.
Cool. You get to about 20 and you hear him just bellow out, "Move!"
If I move, will you only just go after Nala as a retrieval mission? Or are you killing everyone?
Okay. It starts. Go ahead and roll me a... I'm going to say this is just a straight charisma check.
Okie dokie.
You got this.
Okay.
A 16. It was close to a nat 1. I'll take a 16.
16 is pretty good. I rolled an 18. With an 18, he completely closes the gap towards you and gives you one more chance in saying, "Kobamu, not to say again."
Well, we've already made our presence known. I move. I'm not stupid. I step next to him. I'm walking side by side. Kobamu, let's go. It's fine. I guess we're doing this. Okay.
The change
Kaelinor can be on
is
crowd control.
immediately made clear as Kaelinor is just walking, like just like having that moment of like the very cool hero stance, but Kobamu gets closer and closer eventually. Like, no.
Kailin's first thing is self-preservation from day one. I can't fight that. Let's go.
Okay, you got it.
I
Cool.
don't get paid enough for this.
Exactly. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
All right, so I will say it is relatively late at night. You see, Kaelinor, you did see the direction that they went. So the hope is that Kobamu is at least sort of heading in that direction, so that the end of this happenstance might actually have a goal that is worth it with limited bloodshed. Right?
Yep.
So I assume that's the plan.
Yeah.
New
Yeah,
plan,
I'm-
guys. New plan. Just
New plan.
All out every rust knuckle. It's
That
fine.
was awesome.
All right. First off,
So-
I love that character chase. I think it's so funny. It definitely makes things trickier here, but that's great. Cool. All right. So you, Kaelinor, start to kind of walk that way. I'm going to say 16 was good enough, probably. So we'll carry that over to saying like you're able to sort of direct Kobamu like in like saying like they went this way. Cool. So I'm going to roll to see. It is relatively late at night at this point. There are definitely still people that would be kind of coming in and out of their houses. So I'm going to roll a perception check for them.
Okay.
I'm going to say the DC for this perception check is 12 for this turn. They're at +0, so it is straight. I just need to roll a 12 or higher. Okay, here we go. There's a 19 on the die. So, they 19. There is at least a full turn. Actually, I'm going to say, Kaelinor, roll me a D4.
It's a 3.
Okay, you killed
3
people. Nice.
Cool. He killed 3 people. No. For a full, what would be the equivalent of 3 turns, we will keep that die number. That's great.
Nice.
Super cool. All right. Cool. All right. So, Car, Riaris, you guys are heading forward. Any changes? There wouldn't be, right? Unless there's something that comes up.
Unless there's something that.
I mean, how close are we? I guess. Like, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna roll a d6 here. Whoop. Roll a d6 here.
Car is
Okay, cool.
particularly single-minded right now, but he would listen to Riaris or a message. He's not like, red, not seeing things. He's focused,
Gotcha.
but he's not like death to all. He's just like, I need to.
Right. Cool. Awesome. Let me go ahead and switch the music back to where we were. So you have basically 6 turns till you are reaching the wall of Jonathan's Peak.
Okay. Are we? Go ahead, Riaris.
I just want to know about windows, and I think I just want to look to see windows, and I think that's all I would say to Car. And I'll let you say whatever. Just go windows.
And
Question.
that was similar to where I was going. I'm looking for a high point within Jonathan's Peak that seems to be about the level where Jonathan might be.
Okay.
I'm not planning on landing at the door. I'm planning on going through a window.
You got it.
Preferably into his room.
Right.
Like, directly
okay.
to-
Jesus.
DC is pretty dang hard at this point, so I'll say DC 25.
Oh boy.
for what?
That's a lot
What
to
am I rolling?
ask.
Perception.
Okay, well, that's impossible. So, I could roll a nat 20 though.
Yeah, you can always roll a nat 20.
Ooh.
And I did not.
Come on, fingers
Uh,
crossed.
Hey, that was
Okay.
really close.
So yeah, I got a 16. I think Riaris got a 19. What I will do is I will judge about how high Jonathan's Peak is.
Okay.
and I will start ascending. So I'm aiming for about at least 3/4 of the way up it. Is my guess.
Okay. You got it.
That's Car's where Car would like to be. So that way, two things: one, I'm close to get in if I see something as far as height and altitude. Two, people on the street will have a hard time shooting at me.
Okay, cool. I would say also, so Riars, you're kind of focusing on being able to kind of ascend up. Riars, do you think you are doing the same with Car?
I think so. Yeah, I'm not leaving Car. Yeah.
Okay,
So
you got it. I'm going to say, okay, and your goal is to be sticking with Car.
yes, unless
Okay.
Car tells me otherwise, that is 100% my goal. Yep. Going at the end.
Okay, you got it. Car, give me an athletics check. The DC here at this point right now is 15 is good, 17 is great.
Okay, athletics. Okay, I'm gonna just comment again. You always give the mental stuff to a demon. Physical, not there. Anyway, so that'd be a 5. So,
Cool.
with my plus 0.
That's all right. You're keeping a steady pace.
Okay.
The goal of this was to see whether or not you catch up.
I see. Okay.
Basically. Yep. Cool. All right. So, anything, the 3 turns here, honestly, could actually probably go pretty dang quickly. So we'll kind of just do like a quick sort of run through. Is there anything, so we'll say this is kind of the beginning of those 3 turns, with Car and Riars, ascending up, trying to get to that speed. So now, I will say ascending up in that realm would put you probably out of the message realm, for the ground team.
I know.
Okay. Cool.
I've told them where I think I'm going, and Carr wants, in his mind, Null is in trouble, they're not.
Right. Yep.
So I've said,
Makes
here's where I'm
total
going. I'm trying.
You got it. Cool. So we'll say you were probably close to about maybe 80 feet, 85 feet, we'll say. And you're just kind of like just getting outside of the message realm there as you're ascending.
Okay.
Okay. Ground team. Anything specific you guys want to do?
Ogra is summoning Muffins, and she's gonna ride him because he's actually faster than she is.
Okay. Faster running.
Yes.
You got it.
He's a bumblebee on the flying.
Cool. What is the speed of?
Muffins can
I'm
run
done.
40 feet.
Cool. Awesome. So Arturian, you see. Actually, Ogre, do you want to describe what Arturian sees as Muffins is summoned?
As Ogra's running, she does a whistle, and then right from under her, this hairy, 6-legged, weird wing, no head, face, anything, size of a bear, pops up from under her and just starts running. Essentially this, but the size of a bear.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay. My Steel Defender actually has 40 feet of movement as well.
It also does, yes.
We'll be able to keep up with each other.
Beautiful.
I want to say the Steel Defender is probably like this in size.
So tiny. So tiny.
Medium, yeah, medium and large. So the Steel Defender is bigger than Arturian,
Yes.
by far. So yeah. I think we described the Steel Defender basically being like mini horse size, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's still a medium creature, but yeah. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So yes, you guys are continuing to kind of like take off running. Zed and Vera, anything else specific you guys wanted to do? You are in the same group here.
Not that I can think of. I don't think there's anything Zed can actually do to improve anything. Just make things worse.
Okay. All right. You got it. Fair enough. So you're just continuing with the group. I would say,
Yep.
Group, give me a group athletics check.
Just the ground group?
Just the ground crew. Yep.
Okay.
Would I be using my Steel Defender or would I be using myself?
You'd be using your Steel Defender.
Okay.
Okay. And what was this?
Athletics.
Okay.
So you would just you would roll with your with the Steel Defender strength.
I got an 18.
15.
Okay.
He's gonna be like 30.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, Kevin. I think Kevin's frozen. We'll find out how that goes here in a
It's
minute.
a very thoughtful freeze for him. I think it's a good look.
Deep in thought. Cool. All right. So I do need to know that number to know where you're going. As we are waiting for our turn to be able to get back in, this is unless anything is changing in those next turns here, this is how those next 3 turns go. So 3 turns kind of essentially is going to probably become 2 turns as far as that sort of stuff goes. 14. Okay, cool. So having to stick with having to stick with Arturian's strength roll, you guys do not make make up time. So you're moving about the same speed as Kar and Riaris are. Okay. Cool. So now getting back to Kaelinor and Kobamu. You see Kobamu now at this point getting a little sort of twitchy as he does not see. I'll say Kaelinor with the the role that you are. With your help as you're kind of moving with Kobamu, there's certain points you actually see like a couple of like sets of like eyes in windows. How are you trying to kind of like either distract or like, keep them away sort of thing?
With the same energy as Kid Flash, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself and do the thing of like pushing people back into windows, like zooming ahead kind of vibe, and be like, nope, you don't see anything, body check. You don't see anything, body check.
I love that so much. That's great. Cool. So I'm going to say the same idea. So I will say in this case, I will make it be an athletics check. I'm going to say an athletics check. You have advantage because of Expeditious Retreat against Kobamu's perception.
Okay.
Kobamu's perception is pretty good. It is a +3.
Okay.
So the DC to beat is a 19. I'm rolling real high today.
It's a 10.
Okay. With advantage, right?
With advantage. I rolled a nat 1 and a 7. Can I... How important is this? I still have from recap, because it's not been a full day, I still have an inspiration. I'm gonna burn it.
How many people do you want to die?
Well, I don't know the people. I don't really personally know them. Kaelinor was like,
That's true. That's a fair point.
but I've been trying to be good, but the party's not here, so it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, no, I'm safe. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
We're gonna let
you got
civilians die.
Cool. You got it. Go ahead and roll me a D4, please.
They haven't made. I don't know them personally. If it was Tavi or the kid, different story. But I don't know them. That's 1.
Okay, 1 is good.
Someone's gotta be the bad guy, guys. It might be me.
Okay. Okay. You see, there is a figure that you see like has light, like white, disheveled sort of hair. He looks to be like an older sort of hobgoblin, Loa, that kind of hustles out with a sword, seeing Kobamu, and there's no reason for me to roll. Kobamu does what he does as this creature Loa yells out, Ursa.
And
it's the last thing he says.
Yep. Even if I reaction protection, I can't give disadvantage to Kobamu because he'll hit. Yeah. What? Yep. Just as a sigh. There's a deep sigh. Yeah. Okay.
He does not break stride in his attack, as he just juts out, grabs the man's neck, and then just squeezes, and then just lets go.
Can I put this man's body slumped against the side, maybe in like a little, if he's come out of a little home, just put him back in his home, be like, okay, close the door. Just moving on.
Okay. One was a good roll. Okay. So that is 3 turns. Now, Kaelinor, roll me another d4, please. You want high.
It's a 2.
Okay. All right. So 2 turns pass in this movement of Kaelinor just working her ass off on trying to just make sure that everybody just stays the fuck home, as this Ursa is just walking through. I'm going to say, because of what happened there, your job has now become a little harder. This guy yelled out Ursa. For those that are old enough to know what that means, that could be scary. All right. Cool. Back to the top of the flight crew. Car, Riars, go ahead and roll me a perception check. DC is dropped down. Drop it down to a full 6, so it's a 19 or higher.
Well, nope, I got a 16.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. 15. Okay. So yeah, you are seeing like lights and windows, but you're also noticing that there's a significant amount of floors that they either do not seem to have any windows, or they're just not lit up, or they're blocked from light.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
Sure.
Tell me ascend a little bit without the athletics check. Thank you, Zed. Below me, do I see any chimneys or large buildings that would be producing a lot of heat?
Yes, for sure. Yep.
Can I use one of them to get an updraft?
I love that. Give me a... give me an acrobatic check. I'm gonna say, like, this is I love the creativeness of this. I am gonna say it's probably like a DC 15.
That's fine. I mean, it's a shot. Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, I like it.
That'd be a 4. So no, I will ascend on my own.
you think about the idea of like getting this like moment of this like heat to be able to kind of push up, and you just fully just get engulfed in smoke.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Vultures are not long-term gliders, so I'm doing my best with what I have.
Yeah, I love it. Cool. All right, cool. So same thing. Group athletics check for Riars and Car.
Okay.
Before we do that, as I kind of see Car try to do this little thing here, I'm going to say to Car, I haven't done this before, but just bear with me here, okay? And I'm kind of seeing some of the other shadows and other versions of Car around and others like that. I'm going to cast temporal shift on Car. So what that means, Car, is that you have the ability. I'm basically pulling a different version of you from a different timeline for guys of concentration, and you can shift 2 of your ability scores. You can swap 2 of your ability scores. So you can. My goal here is to give you strength, so you can swap something with a strength or whatever. So that's my goal.
How long does that take? How long does it?
2 minutes. So I'll be dropping Expedition's Retreat. I've caught up.
So once it's done, I have to stick with it, or is
Once
it?
it's done, it swaps back.
I mean, once. So for the 2 minutes, can I swap them back and forth?
I think it's just. I just imagine as a one time.
Yeah, it would be a one-time thing that you would have for 2 minutes or until Riaris turns it off.
Okay. Okay. Just in cars, just so you know, and so the camera knows what Car's seeing. You do that. Car's already seeing Car's already seeing himself and dodging himself.
Yep.
So one of those images, because of your spell, probably starts flying in line with him and mirroring him. And he's like, "Oh, all right." So you actually hear him say that, looking into space.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that.
And
That's great.
I will think about what I want to do with that, but thank you.
Okay. You could use this on this athletics check.
So athletics or acrobatics?
This would be for this athletics check to see if you catch up.
I see. Athletics is based on strength.
Correct.
I will go ahead and it's only 2 minutes, and we got a wild. Is it 2 minutes or 2 rounds?
2 minutes.
I need my charisma. It's not going to take us 2 minutes to get to this building, is it?
Right.
So then I will shift. Here's an interesting question for you, Joe. You lowered my intelligence. It ends tonight. If I shift my intelligence with another score, does the negative follow it?
Yeah. Yes. It is your current score.
Okay. I was like, what does that do? But I cannot be done for this. So I will go ahead and shift. I will briefly shift my charisma
Okay.
over to my strength, which will give me a
Okay.
plus 1. So whatever I roll, whatever you see in D&D Beyond will be...
Okay. You got it. So I can help you out on this. As you guys are both going to be rolling this athletics check to see if you catch up. Very cool. So your charisma and strength are swapping. That's what you're
For
saying?
now, yeah. So my
You
charisma
got
just went down to 8, and my strength, because it's an athletics check, so that's an 18 now. And so
Yes.
I don't do anything here. I can, whatever I roll, I can add 4 to it because it's plus 0. You don't have to do it.
You're going to add 4 and then half of your proficiency because you're a bard. So it's actually plus 5.
Okay, cool. Then plus 5. So I will add plus 5 to it. And so you want me to roll athletics now?
Yeah, both of you guys give me an athletics check. It is based on both your checks.
Okay.
I got a
I hope I
20.
rolled better than last time.
21, nice.
So I rolled a 12, which would be 17.
17. Okay, cool. Both of you guys beat the 17, so you catch up surprisingly close. What did you guys roll on your perception checks?
I have to roll.
It was like a 15 and 16 or 15, 17, I think.
Let me
I
look.
got a 15.
I'm looking. Perception. Car 6 minutes ago. 16.
16. Okay, cool. It takes since a lot less to see the blazing light that is Nala in the sky. So with a 17, you guys are able to see Nala at this point. With a 16 car, you see Nala does not look to be struggling, but Nala does seem to be, her feet seems to be moving. So she is not unconscious or anything like that. It seems like she is conscious, and she is a beacon of light as you see them heading to what looks to be kind of like the topmost area of the tower. Not on the roof, but kind of like topmost level.
Is she within 120 feet of me?
She is... That's a good question. Yes. Nat 20 says yes.
I shoot a quick message that just says, "Behind you, coming." Just so she knows we're there. If that needs to give her any hope or any kind of like...
Okay, cool. I'm going to say with that nat 20, you say that, and she responds just in your head. She's going to say to you, be careful. They're strong. Do it their way if you can.
Okay. And I will relay that to Riaris as we're flying. I will relay that verbally.
Okay.
Word for
All
word.
right. What a turn.
So that way he... I don't want him to be in the dark. I can't reach the others, but I can reach Riaris. So.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Very nice. Cool. Ground team. Let's eventually we're going to roll to see if you catch up. So go ahead and give me an athletics check when you can.
All right.
Because I'm riding Muffins, I use his strength, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I did that the first time. Ogra is gonna, since she's holding on to Muffins, cast guidance on him.
Okay. Yeah. That works.
Oh! That's a nat 20.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration for a new roll.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 for the guidance, so 28 for Muffins.
God damn it.
10 for Steel Defender Philia.
Okay.
Original was a 10, then I re-rolled and I got a nat 1.
Okay.
Oh.
It's okay. So the way this is working for you guys to be able to maintain the party here, you're moving the speed of your slowest person. So that means you guys are not catching up. So that's where we're at. So that beautiful nat 20. I'm going to say with that, anything that's in your path is gone.
Ogra just puts her shield in front of Muffins, what would be his face, and just full battering ram through the street.
Yeah, full battering ram through the street.
Oh, just has it angled.
Actually, I'm going to have you
Straight
do
up
this,
snowplow.
Ogra. This is actually an interesting thing because you're going the same direction that Kaelinor and Kobamu are going. I'm going to have you roll me a performance check.
Oh boy.
Oh god, for Ogra.
All 3 of us?
No, this is just for Ogra.
Gotcha.
And I will say this is a performance check to be able to make enough commotion to keep people basically trying to see, like, does this commotion seem dangerous? Like, I need to stay in the house? Or does this seem like I'm confused? Let me go out and see what's going on.
Okay. Oh god, nope. I have a 0 to anything charisma, so that's a 3.
Okay, 3. So the 3 then goes to the, I gotta find out what's going on. There's a Hundun outside. What is that? Okay, cool. So there are loud noises
Sorry,
bringing
Kaelinor.
attention to the people here as we come to Kaelinor and Kobamu. Kaelinor, you are still working with your athletics. I'm going to say that because of not only because of Ogra's lower roll, but also because of it being harder at this point because of what was shouted, I'm going to say Kobamu also has advantage on his roll.
Okay. Do I still have advantage on the athletics for the
Absolutely.
Okay. Just double checking.
So first roll's a 16.
Okay.
So we'll take the 16.
A dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20 beats the 16 as you see Kobamu continuing to march downward. You see there are there are 4 people that come out at this point to try to figure out what's going on, but you were able to be quick enough to be able to kind of push and shove them back into their houses. I love it. You full push down the old woman that was standing on the street corner. You push her back
Sorry,
into
madam.
the house. Yep. You save her life. Let's be clear.
Stay inside. What are you doing?
And
Oh,
you
thank
hear
you.
Kobamu just yelling out now at this point, where is everyone?
Interesting. Can I do something crazy?
Yeah,
Not crazy. Hold up. No, wait a minute.
Do it. You already said it.
Do it,
crazy.
do it.
You won't.
Okay. Can I I don't know how it's gonna work, but I have an idea. I have Booming Blade, and that does thunder damage, and I have my weapon. I don't go anywhere without it. Could I make enough noise with my like shield and scimitar kind of to create enough commotion and like scary sounds with the shield? By casting Booming Blade somehow to make like a scary commotion sound to be like, you do not want to go outside even more so? To cover Kobamu's voice as well? To be like the sound of pots and pans? I don't know.
Okay. Here's all right, so here's where I'm going to be rule of cool, okay? Because technically stating, Booming Blade has to attack a creature.
That is true.
But
Can I hit? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hit Kobamu,
No.
go for it. Yeah. See how that
No,
works
no,
out.
I'll let you finish before my brain goes.
But I would say in the idea of like using your spells here, I'm gonna say, because I know you don't have a ton of them, but you have some of them. I'm gonna say if you want to use a spell slot, I will allow you to roll performance with advantage to try to keep people scared. Basically, like set up the frightened condition, and you have one more turn here. So
I will do that because I don't need someone else to die right now. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do. Yeah, I'll burn a spell slot for that.
Guys, this is not how I thought it was gonna go. This
Just wait.
becomes
Kaelinor is
interesting.
gonna find out that one guy was only like 2 days away from retirement.
The guilt I'll carry for the rest of her life.
Yep. His wallet falls out.
You shoved the grandma that Riaris was hitting on back in the door.
It was the grandma that Riaris was hitting on.
I should have let that. No, it's fine.
Kill
That's
her.
a
Just go
nine.
for it. Yeah, that's
Killer.
fine.
That's a 9.
Killer.
I rolled 2 6s. This is what the hell?
That's a 9? Okay.
It's a 9. Can I?
Alright.
I burnt a spell slot for this shit. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Fuck it. I'm using my inspiration. I won't get
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah.
But
Alright, that gives you one more roll.
Mhm.
Come on.
I'm just going to go kill myself. It's fine. I got a 6. I need to change my dice again, guys.
Oh no.
You gotta use real dice. The digital
Oh
dice
my
always screw
God.
you over.
Curse.
Okay.
Car's been replaced for the bad roller of the group, man.
Someone cursed me. Which one of you put bad juju on my seat?
Incredible. So I'm going to give you one more chance here, Kaelinor, because I'm going to say you're spending a spell slot to do this. There was sort of things. There is only one real turn left here. I'm going to say if you are able to roll a 4. No, I'm going to say if you are able to roll a 1 on the D4, then that is going to be the perfect amount of turn that you have spent this time doing so and working out. So you have one more chance. You have a 1 in 4 chance.
God, if you're kind, please. Well, not today. It's a 3.
Okay. All right. Cool.
The dice said no, and I respect.
Here we are. The dice said no. We respect the dice. Okay, cool. Last kind of truly last turn here. You guys are getting closer here. So Kar and Riaris going to the top of you. You guys are go ahead and give me a perception check. DC was 19. It is now 18.
7.
23.
23. Okay, cool.
Smoke from the chimney.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. Riaris, the 23, you're able to determine that it looks like Jonathan's Peak has look at the idea of like where the openings are from the from a couple of the sort of like windows here. It looks like there's some places that do not seem to have them at all. There are somewhere between 7 and 8 floors of this place. You do have enough of a perception to be able to see that it looks like Nala is being brought to the 8th floor.
All right, it's just to set the scene for me. How far away is Nala from Jonathan's Peak? You said 140 feet from us, and she's close to Jonathan's Peak, or
120 feet, and I would say like she's going to get into Jonathan's Peak at the end of this turn.
gotcha. I think I'll look down. I'll look at Car. All right, Car. Let's keep pushing. It looks like they're taking 8th floor. What do you think? I think fight in the air.
You muted, Jack.
I thought I unmuted. Sorry, I was trying to juggle a dog and somebody outside. I said, Kara says, I think we need to go to the 8th floor, unless it looks like Jonathan's on a different floor. Then I think we need to go directly to Jonathan.
Would I be able to see through the floors where I think he would be? I mean, I think I'd probably assume he'd be on the top floor.
Not where he is? No. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if we don't see Jonathan, I will go on the 8th floor.
Yeah,
But-
I think I don't know. These people usually go to the top floor. I think that's our best bet. Follow Nala, we can figure it out from there.
All right, but we can also look when we get closer, because look at that smoke.
I like your you got good muscles though, Car. You're going pretty good.
It's all his. And I keep on the point.
Wait to nobody. Yeah.
And nod.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
I'm just happy it worked. I really had no idea if I was gonna tear. Whatever. Let's keep going.
We
can talk
need
about
to talk about what the two of us do here. Anyway, let's go.
That yell of "Where is everyone?" is in this scene at this moment. Like right when you guys are starting to talk, you hear that. So so that would also mean that Kar and Riaris are now aware that Kobamu is following you.
Oh no.
like,
How are they more? I assume they are all more than 120 feet away from me.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Is it like
you guys are
Godzilla where you
ascending.
see all the screaming people town that's coming down the street?
Not so many screaming people, thankfully, to Kaelinor's best efforts.
And although Jack knows, Car loud enough so Riaris can hear just says, "Why is he off the ship?" And just
Yeah.
they go, like you said, it's looking like one thing at a time.
All right, it's cool. Ground crew, you also hear Kobamu behind you.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's our. That's Kobamu, and Ogre's just going to like Paul Revere. The Loa's coming. The Loa's coming.
What?
The Loa is coming, or the Ursa
inside,
Thry
go
are coming?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like that's gonna make things worse.
Okay. Interesting.
Get inside.
Okay. I'm going to say, Ogre, that's a persuasion check.
Could I give her the
Guidance
help
on
action?
myself.
How are you? I'm going to say, actually, sorry, not persuasion, would be intimidation. Arturian, you are trying to give a help action. How are you helping?
As she's doing that, I'm also gonna just be screaming in my tiny little voice, "Something big is coming! Run!" And it's more for like my own fear. Just run! And as I turn around, I see the giant monster.
I love it. You have advantage. Beautiful.
Okay. And add that D4. Okay. Where are you? Okay. 21.
21.
Was this intimidation?
Yes.
Could this
Holy
be intimidation?
This is intimidation.
I actually have. Okay, that's great. I'm good at intimidation. So 21, 24 for total.
Nice.
24. Okay, 24 is for sure enough to, I'm going to say worth a D10. Ogre, roll me a D10. You want high.
Get a 10.
6.
Okay, 6 isn't bad. So we were going to -6 from the result that Kobamu would get.
Okay.
So I think we're pulling out all the homebrew rules tonight. I love it. Very nice.
Can I
go
also
ahead.
do a bonus action with Muffins? I'm gonna have him do a chaos burst around us, so whatever coming up, we're gonna have some random advantage around us.
Sure.
5. Okay. Whispering winds. A breeze carries through whimsical whispers, bringing delightful to those who touches it. And everyone gets a strength, any strength saving throws, you have advantage when you're in 10
Okay.
feet of Muffins.
Nice.
Cool. You start to hear these strange sort of like whispers, Arturian, in your ears as you are kind of like going alongside Ogra. As you hear these like sort of like strange sort of like fey chants that say like always travel upward through the well, like things like that. Like those very strange sort of sayings that make absolutely no sense.
Ogra, what's going on?
It's normal. It's just Muffins.
That's not normal.
It's just Muffins.
Also, why didn't you tell me
What's
you were
normal
friends with
here?
Monster?
Ogre just met you like maybe 20 minutes ago. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, no, that's
Zed,
fair.
are you
That's fair.
keeping up?
Yeah, we cut to Zed and Vera. What are you guys doing?
We are literally just like trying to book it as fast as possible. Then we hear Kobamu. Zed is wondering if he should slow down and catch up with Kaelinor to figure out why he's still going, or if he should just keep running with Ogra.
That's a good question. I think like there is a real reality that Zed would know. The goal here was to make sure that Kobamu would be less in population. You're going to an area that is going to be pretty high in population, and then you still have to get him out. So the further he goes in, the harder it's going to be to get him out. So that's, and I will say that is the DM's point of view of like, there's the other side to it. There's also this side, I'm just gonna be honest, guys. There's also the side of like me realizing I actually really do have to pull out a tower and might need to battle map this because you guys might have a fighting chance here.
I don't know. Part of me, I feel like it would be a bad idea because I know exactly what Zed would say to Kobamu, and it would not be anything to get him back to the ship.
Okay.
It would just be barreling him even faster towards the tower or Jonathan's Peak.
But maybe that's if he's moving faster, he's moving faster through the town. I'm just, not. I guess I am playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah. All right.
He's coming with us either way.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. Joe, pick even or odds. I'm rolling a d4.
Evens.
All right. Evens. He sticks with Ogra. Odds. He goes back to Kobamu.
Right.
Zed is telling Vera to stick with the group, and he is slowing down to help out Kaelinor.
Okay, you got it. Vera turns back as you do this. What the fuck? What do you do? What? And just continues to kind of run off. At this point, Ogra and Arturian, go ahead and roll me athletics check.
All right.
Okay, come on.
A little better. 11. One better.
15.
Okay, cool. You guys are maintaining pace. Cool. Zed, you slow down, which brings you into Kaelinor's turn here. So, because for the rolls to happen, I need to know what Zed says. Zed, you're coming up first in Kaelinor's turn.
Okay. He's gonna ask Kaelinor, why isn't he heading back to the ship? And then if she says something along the lines of he's not turning back, and that if she tells him that he is murdering
Well, you said
people...
okay. Hold on. Whoa, you're putting words in her mouth.
Okay.
Zed, you say, why is he not going back to the ship? Kaelinor, what do you say?
Yeah.
The fuck? What do you mean? Why is he not back at the ship? Why the fuck would he? Why would he go back? And Zed in his brain, through the telepathy, just has an onslaught of like swear words from Kaelinor, not realizing that she's just like, the fuck is he doing? Why the fuck have you turned around? Are you stupid? What the fuck? Like truly just a meltdown of brain of Kaelinor's just inner psyche of going, I'm going to kill you, bring you back and kill you again. Can we move? Like just a scream, feral screams in Zed's brains. Just truly like, gotta go.
So there was no changing his mind. Is getting him through the city faster better?
Murder bear. We die. I die. People die. A lot of the results are ending up in death. No one's died. So far.
That's not true.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He's back in the house.
I'm going to say this is happening so fast, I am not going to need you to roll a deception check.
Okay, well, fine. I'll get him through the city faster real quick, and he'll be happy after the end. Okay. So he is going to yell to Kobamu. He's going to say, Bear, I have not lied to you. I've been truthful. I don't want anything from you. The man that says he's king of this land is Jonathan Ganbold. You want to start getting your land back? Take him out. He is this way.
Zed, roll me a... I'm gonna check right now. Zed, roll me
What does Kaelinor look like hearing this?
I do not have the minis ready for this, guys. Let's do it.
Yes.
Holy shit. Zed, roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Take out the entire government of this city.
Just blinking. Blinking whilst pushing civilians into homes. Just like, the fuck is that?
That was a 2 and a 3.
Great.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
I was hoping that Zed saying, I want nothing from you, he would remember from the original Zed saying he wanted nothing from him when he was on the ship in the cage. But I don't know if that would do anything. Yeah, the original Zed. He asked him, what do you want with me? And Zed told him.
Okay, but why would this Zed know that?
Because they're the same person. They would say, I don't want anything from you. It's just them being Zed.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, the 2 and the 3 kind of like the dice don't lie. I think the reality of the situation is I think Kobamu just does not seem to rely on you as a reliable source of information. So yeah, I think on this, I think Kobamu just says, maybe all deserve to die, and continues on. So we do have the 6 to minus Kobamu's perception check against Kaelinor's advantage. But Kobamu also has advantage. Yes, because that hasn't changed. Okay, so that was almost a nat 20. So 2 on the first one for a 5. Okay, 13 minus 6 is 7. Kaelinor beat a 7.
Oh, God.
A 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, I think possibly Zed helping in the idea of having Kobamu focus on Zed for a moment was enough for you to just drop kick the person that was coming in from that door, like full shield and like rusty sword ready to go, and you slam the door shut.
truly just barricade, shoulder barging, threats, just being like, get in, nope, shut up, tax evasion, just like that's it here, move it, man.
The threat of tax evasion is what Kaelinor uses.
Everyone's scared of
strange.
the tax man.
Oh yeah, Zed doing his thing, helping out.
It's the tax man. Get lost. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. That was the last turn we needed to figure out that. So, with this, Car. Oh my gosh, my brain is on fire right now. Car, Riaris, you guys have gotten past the wall here. There's a little bit more movement, but you see at the beginning of your turn, you see your sight of Nala disappears as Nala and the two Onbow that you assume are on either side of her are now going through the window to the from what Riaris has defined as most likely the 8th floor.
I mark that floor so I don't lose track of where it is with whatever kind of visual cues. But I'm also looking to see if it looks like Jonathan might be on another floor. If I can see that, if like anything looks like there's an expansive patio for him to overlook his, rain, or anything that looks specifically like something is different about a floor.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'll say because of the idea of like trying to see like if there's a difference between floors, give me a perception check.
I think I'm looking at this point now. Target guards, people in windows, guards around on the wall up below us, looking for soldiers, trying to. How much of a hornet's nest we're flying into here?
Yep. Well, so it would be impossible to be able to tell from the window how many guards there would be there. But I will say, you see. So that's a good question to ask. So you see there are, from your current position, it looks like there were about 6 guards on the roof from your side. Armed with crossbows. I'm going to roll to see. I'm going to say they have advantage because, because Nala was just before you guys, so they're already kind of focusing. They know, that something was coming. Riaris, with your, did you roll a perception check?
Oh, no, I don't think that I did. 25.
Beautiful. 25 is enough to be able to see that and be able to pull Car away from the what would be an onslaught of arrows that would be coming from that direction. You see they're like, I'd say for you, they're like, they're the size of like carpenter ants at this point looking down below. But I'd say you see roughly about 5 or 6 guards on the ground.
Okay. Car, we are being, we might need to get another way in. They are watching that window, or we got to go fast.
I have a question for you, Joe.
Sure.
Do spells granted by feats, are they able to be upcast?
Most of the time, yes. Let me see. Yes, all of those would be. Yep.
Okay, then I will. I say, okay, thank you, and I will shift myself up, so I'm kind of like above Riaris, so that we're like this. That makes sense. Side by side. Yep. I grab his shoulder while we're flying, and I make us invisible.
Okay.
Oh shit!
As he casts invisibility on the car. Oh my god!
Yes.
just so you guys know, break is coming real soon as I catch up.
Extended break,
Real
half-time
soon.
break, bowl break,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. That just. I mean, it straight up works.
And I mean,
yeah.
I know Riaris is familiar with the idea, so I don't have to explain it to him.
The 25 is enough for them to like to not even be looking for you. Like before, like it was enough to be able to kind of like alert before they're even trying to look for anything else. Like it, like you, like before you come into their field of vision, and being invisible in their field of vision, they're just not going to see it. There's just there's nothing there for me to roll.
Let's go.
Incredible.
All right, never done this before, but aiming right for the window.
And that's why my hand is on his shoulder, so I know where he is, because I can't see him either.
Okay, cool. So what I will tell you guys is, as you guys spend the rest of your movement to the end of your turn getting in through this window, you start to hear strange sort of bird-like noises, and you get this sense of like this like sort of strange sort of high humidity as you guys go forward into this room. Is dark enough where you guys don't really even see anything of this. This is the first sort of sense that kind of pops up in your head.
Okay.
And we'll pause you guys there. Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, all right. Now let's go for it. I don't know what I have here.
For what it's worth, Joe, if this helps you plan at all, Car's first intention is not fighting. So
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be shot. So out of midair.
Yeah,
So,
there's. I'll be honest. I'm more concerned about the giant bear.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So ground team. We have Arturian and Ogre and Vera. As you guys get to the solid granite wall. As you get there, you Ogre, I'm going to say you are reminded of what, I can't remember his name, but what the bowman that you basically saved his life from told you was that sorry, 1 second.
Okay, it's not just me.
Nope, that is me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There we go. That the bowman said to you is that there is basically telling you there's absolutely a way to climb this wall. So, knowing that
Say
information,
that again, sorry.
you know from the bow. Looks like we're losing you.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to say, Ogre, you know that there's a possibility to climb this wall. If you can hear me, what does Ogre do?
I'm sorry, my internet's just like picking right now to just like everything you're saying is just like.
Yep. If you want to jump out and jump back in, we'll pause you. Yep. I will say most likely Arturian Ogre is going to convey this information.
Yeah.
So if Sarah, you back with us or the same? Looks like it's the same. Okay, we're gonna put it in your hands, Arturian. What would you like to do?
Well, Arturian's first vote was not to climb, but I think he's just hears what Sasha said to him in his head, and he just gets this like burst of bravery as like the go be a hero, Arturian. So he hops off the Steel Defender. The Steel Defender cannot climb. It doesn't have a climbing speed, I mean. So me and Philia are going to okay, and start mouse crawling up the side where we can.
Okay. You got it. All right. Arturian, are you using anything to be able to help you out with this? Spells, things
Don't
like
have
that?
any spells. However, I do have advantage on. Oh, that's saving throws. Never mind. Yeah, so I just raw whatever I can use.
Okay. Is there any Gerbine stuff that comes out that might help you here?
Not particularly. Like they get advantage on saving throws for strength if they're next to like friends. But other than that, at least not anything that I can find.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
I don't have any. I mean, I could jump, but like I can jump once. I can't really keep jumping on a wall.
Right. How far can you jump?
Well, for my standing leap, it is 15 feet high without a running start.
Okay. So I mean, you can get a running start here. You know that it's 100 foot wall. And Arturian, you're going to have a tricky time here being able to scale this wall. It's still going to be at this point right now, it's still going to be a tricky. It's going to be an athletics check.
Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Am I gonna roll it?
Yeah, you got it. Do you want to jump before or?
Oh yeah. I'll jump before. So with or without a running start, I jump 15 feet up. Just in the scrap metal, just as I jump up. And
we'll call it a 20. You're on the back of your horse. I like that idea.
Okay. That would be. Oh, is it for me? I thought. Are me and my mount going up? Because I'm assuming I can't ride my mount while I'm climbing up.
Technically speaking, your Steel Defender could climb with you, but if you wanted to say your horse has to go all the way around, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'll send the horse all the way around. I got a 14.
Okay, 14's good. You were able to kind of grasp onto that wall and hold steady, and continue to start. Continue to start your climb. 14 is enough to maintain. You are not gaining speed anywhere on this.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Look down.
Yep. Beautiful. I love it. Ogre, go ahead and roll me an athletics check, please.
Can Ogre actually have Muffins using Muffin speed first take her up 20 feet, grab Arturian, and then put him on her shoulder and use the rest of her movement to climb with him?
Yeah, you could also just full fly up with Muffins.
Yeah, but Muffins can only do 20 feet a turn.
Yeah, so climb speed is going to be half your move speed.
Okay, then yeah.
Unless you have a different climb speed.
Just go like Sorry. Ogre's then just going to Arturian just sees Ogre starts floating up with Muffin's wings working double time, lifting her up.
Okay.
Go get him, Ogre. I'll be right there.
Oh no, she grabbed you with him. So you're going too. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is the safer route, I'm just gonna say, because Arturian could die.
Probably would have died.
He's tiny enough to get on Muffins with her, right?
Absolutely.
He's tiny enough.
100%.
Sorry, Vera.
Yep. Cool. Vera's fine. Vera's actually, we'll roll.
I'll send my Steel Defender with Vera.
Vera would probably be climbing with you guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna say your Steel Defender is like able to get there probably a couple turns behind you, at least. So we'll see how that goes. Come on, all right. Well, I'm figuring that out. Why is? Oh, because Vera is with just one E. Okay, as Vera is scaling, actually I'll pull the dice came out. Vera will absolutely rage for this, so that she has advantage. So that is 12. She's going to at least maintain, and that is 17, which is enough. She is actually maintaining movement with you guys moving your full 20 feet up. Vera is actually staying with you guys. Beautiful. Okay.
Ogre's just looking at her sympathetically, like, sorry, there's no room on here.
She's loving it.
I think
she's angry.
She's doing just fine.
Yeah, no, she's got those, what were they, to pull the meat away? She's just straight into the wall.
Right. She's got the
up.
little meat. Yeah. So she's just climbing in. Yeah, she's fine. She's gonna roll to try to maintain her rage. Which she already cast rage once today. So if she loses this, she's still gonna have a +6, but it's not gonna be with advantage. So as long as she's able to maintain it, it's cocked. 8 plus Constitution. Yeah. Yep. She maintains. Okay. Cool. She has to basically roll like a 5 or lower, I think. No. 3 or lower. Yeah, she's fine. So she'll maintain rage as long as she needs to. Cool. All right. So now we get to Kaelinor, Zed, and Kobamu. You guys are just getting to the wall at the end of your turn. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna side-eye Kobamu and be like, how... Just like, not make it obvious, but I'm like, okay, how are we getting up there, though?
What do you mean? He's a bear. He can climb.
Yeah, Zed, what about us?
What, you've never climbed before?
Not without... But, okay, I guess we're climbing. I'll pull out Zed's barnacle rope that he gave me to maybe, like, lasso, hopefully something, so I don't die and fall to my... How tall is this wall?
Cool. I'm going to say at this point, getting to the wall and recognizing there's nothing but an empty town behind him, he's going to look at you, Zed, one more time and just go, where? Full standing leap. He is going to launch himself. I'm gonna give him an athletics check to see how far he goes. Okay, cool. He manages to get at the end of his turn. He manages to get to 20 feet. So Arcturian, you see looking down this massive face of this bear that is just made it like kind of like climbed has slammed his claws into the rocks. You see a couple of like rocks kind of fall behind him. Full just blue eyes, and giant. Like I said, 9 feet tall. So big boy. Yeah.
Hey, Kaelinor? He can climb.
Good for him.
Yeah, you want to take it the easy way?
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, you see his weapon on his back? You think you can lasso that and we can just hold onto the rope and he pull us up?
I love that idea.
That's the easy way. Okay.
Zed hears in his brain, oh my god, that's so fucking smart, but I'm never gonna tell him this. He's looking at him and be like, that's so smart, what the fuck?
Because it's a barnacle rope, can I give her advantage by like wetting the rope?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Lassoing in to that scimitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is either an athletics or sleight of hand check. Your choice.
They're both the same.
Okay.
Let's go athletics.
Come on, you got this.
Now you've cussed. Now, why would you... Okay, I'm not looking. I rolled 2 7s. That is an even 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end of your turn, 10 is not going to do it, just for clarity's sake. At the end of your turn, you recognize that you are not able to get it there. Kobamu is going to be starting at the beginning of your next turn. So I'm going to just let you guys know as you guys are thinking about it, the DC is going to be 15.
Are they at the base of the tower where Ogre and I are starting to go up?
Yes.
One of my infusions is the rope of climbing. Could I drop that down to them so they can give it a command to do whatever the rope is physically able to do?
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Give me just a quick, give me a perception check. I'm going to say DC 5.
Okay. 6 or higher. Easy. Unnatural 1.
So here's what happens, Arturian, is what you see is a fucking bear climbing the wall right next to you. Yeah.
Ogre, make it go faster!
That one makes so much sense to me.
Poor little buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, I can help. Ah!
We're just hearing all that going up. Kaelinor, can I try this time?
No. Your action was to
no, I mean for the next round.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I like it.
Just hand the rope to them. Be like, you got this.
Cool. All right. So we have to at least kind of get to the tower. Right now, you guys are at the wall. So next movement, Ogre, you have 20 feet of movement. Going up. Anything Arturian or Ogre wants to do. Both of you guys see Kobamu.
Arturian's too scared to help with anything right now.
Ogre's just looking at Kaelinor, and what? Just gives Kaelinor a. Ogre doesn't know what you can do to help up here.
Well, Ogre, you do see Arturian has this
wait.
rope in his hand, but he's just shaking with it. Just.
Yeah, I like that. Cool. So the rope of climbing's there.
So can Ogre lasso to get Kobamu and have him fly up with like?
No.
Get.
No, absolutely not. There's no way.
Can't wrecking ball Kobamu through the air.
How much? Okay, you tell me how much you think your Hundun weighs.
200 pounds.
Okay. Cool. There's no way.
Muffins has an 18 to strength. That's an 18 to strength.
It's not about strength. It's straight weight differential.
Okay.
Muffins also has 20 movement speed flying, so those wings are probably pretty small.
Yeah.
You could try it.
Then Zed and Kaelinor, if you want another, can I get at least Kaelinor or Zed to come onto the rope with the Muffins and try to get them onto the tower at least?
So this is a 60-foot length of rope. It can hold up to 3,000 pounds itself. If it was set to something, for clarity's sake here. Not if it's attached to a moving object. And tell the rope to not. Only one you take advantage to command the other end of the rope to animate, move towards the destination you choose up to the rope's length away from you. Okay, great. Yeah. So in this case, I mean, you're pretty much using the rope like a normal rope right now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're able to grab it from Arturian and just let it loose to where Zed and Kaelinor are right now.
Climb!
I am. I will. The fuck? Thank you.
Cool. Oh wow. Interesting. I just rolled. Oh no, Vera has. Oh gosh. Okay. Vera almost just lost her place. She has advantage because she's raging.
Ooh.
That's not that much better. That's a 10. Vera gets nowhere. She doesn't fall, but she does like kind of slide back down to where she is. So she is now behind the group. I'm gonna roll to maintain. That's another 3. She loses her rage. She has no more rages. Holy shit. Okay. Vera's not looking great right now, but she is on the wall. That was so bad.
Could
Okay.
Ogre give her advantage on keeping her rage?
I would say your action was probably taking the rope from Arturian and letting it go. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So now we get to Zed and Kaelinor. Now I'll just be honest with you. We'll go to Kobamu. Kobamu launches himself another 20 feet. Like he's now neck and neck with you guys once again. As long as he's able to hold on, he'll be fine. He's not climbing, he's jumping. Zed and Kaelinor, do you guys do anything but grab the rope?
Ogre, if you tell them to say up and away, it'll start rising.
Oh. Stay up and away! While holding it!
Ogre, as you are holding it and telling Kaelinor and Zed to say up and away, the rope works because you're holding it and doing the command word. Zed and Kaelinor, give me a... that's fun. I love that.
Oh, no, I'm so dumb.
So Zed and Kaelinor, give me a... acrobatics or sleight of hand to be able to grab it in time.
Okay.
Well, Arturian's on muffins alone then.
A dirty 20.
Good.
11.
Could. Will Zed get it?
I'm going to say 11 is just enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because that's freaking hilarious. Okay, cool. Kaelinor, you grab it first. It starts to immediately kind of go up as Zed, you're able to kind of grab the very end of it. And you all start just kind of moving upward. The only people that have to roll anything are my NPCs. So I'm going to say from there, as you guys are continuing to kind of rise upward, we're going to take our 10-minute break. So we'll see you guys in 10. Bye.
I can't wait to see this map.
Okay, we are back. Am I ready? Hell no. But here we are. So the good news about this is that as we're figuring this out, Carr and Riaris, you guys are going to have at least a little bit of time to kind of get the lay of the land and sort of figure out what's going on. So I'm going to say, as we're doing this, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Car rolled decently. 21.
Very nice. 22 for Riaris.
Jeez. I'm going to need both of you guys to check your messages.
Secrets.
Check, give me 1 minute.
I'm a patient bard.
Let you guys make your ultimate decisions on that. As you are rolling your perception checks. So, Carr, you got a over 20 was what I heard.
Yes, I got 21.
21. Okay, nice. Cool. And then Riaris, what'd you get?
22.
22. Okay, cool. So as both of you guys make your way in here, you see a very strange sort of setup that would, in a million years, I don't think you would really kind of feel like this would really make sense. As you go in and you find yourself in the midst of a strange sort of tropical climate jungle, but inside the tower. You see there is this long extended tree that seems to be collecting, seems to kind of spread its way out through this entire room and seems to extend through the floor. The room here is going to be a little bit bigger than what's going to be showing on the battle maps here, but it's about say basically like a circumference of about 80 feet around. So not too big, but in the center you see there are two on-bow guards that are holding Nala on either side. And you see a figure that is sitting kind of in the center of the room. Actually, you see two figures sitting in the center of the room. First figure you see, undoubtedly, based on the look of this creature, I would say even like the familiarity to the relatives, looks to be Jonathan Ganbold. A hulking big Loa that is sitting in this surprisingly very sort of like simple sort of setting, surrounded by these kind of like tropical plants. And you see the floor beneath seems to be this like kind of rustic sort of wood. You guys have not really kind of dropped down yet, but next to him, you see a very interesting looking figure. First glance, you would assume this is another Onbao. Older figure, balding head. A lot of them are kind of older, probably like mid-50s. This figure strikes you as specifically pretty odd, because he is not red skinned. You do see that there is a massive sort of red mark on above his eye, but you also do not see any tusks at all. There is a conversation that will be going on, but if there's anything you guys would like to decipher and specifically sort of figure out, feel free to let me know right now.
Are they already having a conversation since... Well, first question, do they seem to know we're there?
No, they do not.
Okay, are they talking at all?
Yes, they're in the middle of conversation. This is like I will present the conversation as it comes up. I'm asking what you guys are wanting to do as this is happening.
I would like to wait a moment to see if I can gain an idea of what they're talking about before I just storm in, even though I want to just storm in. I've got... Remember, I'm not playing a demon, I'm playing Car.
Right.
So yeah, Car would like to just wait for a moment, and since he has his hand on Riaris's back, Riaris will probably feel him like just pull back a little bit to slow down. And actually, since I'm behind him or above him, depending on where we are, I just tap his ear to give him, because I don't want to make too much noise. And I'm just like, let's listen for a second, and just tap his ear and see what he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I will too. I think Riaris has never been invisible before, so I think he kind of looks over his shoulder. It's just as a flavor thing, but I think I'll like kind of get down on one knee as we kind of land, and we'll listen. And I think as we kind of looks back at Car again, and then realizes can't see Car. If we're not able to listen as well, I think Riaris is gonna once he kind of focuses on, is gonna try to focus more on the words and try to use the observant feed also to read their lips. If he's having a hard time understanding what they're saying, he also would try to read their lips. I don't know how far away we are, but I think Riaris is trying to keen in as much as he can into that conversation.
Do you have that feat, or you? Just...
I do.
Okay.
I don't think I've used it once. So here you go.
Cool.
More surprises for you, Joe, just when you need him. So
that's good to know.
You had to be away from all the chaos to use it.
Yeah. Let me see if this does it. Just no, that's Ethan. There's Jonathan. I believe
They're such a friendly-looking family.
They are a very friendly-looking family. Let me just make sure here.
And again, if you saw Car's folk, you'd probably be concerned.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
So that is Jonathan Ganbold. I will say the only difference is he looks a little bit bigger than this picture. This is kind of just like more of a closer up image of his face. Cool. So I think in hearing the conversation, let's see. So first part of it will just be the Onbao explaining they found this female Aarakocra outside of the known location. She matches the description. Jonathan kind of nods and says, why wasn't she with the others that are currently being rounded up?
So he thinks. Okay.
Yeah. At this point, there is the strange sort of lighter-skinned Onbao leans in to say something to Jonathan. I will say, carrying your feet over Riaris, you're able to see his lips moving. You hear, you read, it is possible they failed in their attempt. you're going to see Jonathan. Actually, I would say you see this older Onbow say, if it pleases you, I would like to take over operations from here. And you immediately see Jonathan say out loud, "It would not." And he turns to face Nala. Car, do you want to say something?
I thought you were done. How does Nala look right now?
Beaten up.
Okay. Car just gets really close to Riaris. And wait, before I do anything, can I drop invisibly just on myself by casting a spell?
I don't think you can. I think when you drop it on both.
Okay, then before I do,
sure.
Okay. Because if I drop it, I get that I dropped it. But if I cast a spell, then it would drop it on me. Just like if Riaris cast a spell, it would drop it on him and not me. That's what I'm wondering. Like,
that's a good point. No, let's sleep. My bad. Okay. Creature you touch. Cast spell uses spell. You target one additional creature you spell.
it does say the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Yes. So the weird thing is you would still be maintaining concentration on invisibility by doing so. Yeah.
Okay. I will just get really close to Riaris for a moment and just say, "Sorry," and then take my hand off his shoulder, and then is it misty and foggy because of the humidity?
Somewhat. I wouldn't say it's like crazy. Yeah.
Good. So then within 10 feet of me, with prestidigitation, I call forth whatever mist there is, make it wrap around me, which will cause me to become visible as I walk in the window. And okay. I say, "Hello, Jonathan. I come to understand that you would like to speak with me." And I'm still crouched. I'm not threatening at all. I'm small and crouched and being Mr. Bardic,
Okay, cool.
And become visible as I walk in the window.
As I see Carr do this, I will drop Temporal Shift to let him go back to his regular form.
You got it.
He kind of Carr up. Reading like, okay, it's talking time. Let's get talking Carr back in the game.
Beautiful. You see Jonathan. Roll me an insight check, Carr.
Okay.
I would like to, if I don't.
That would be a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Just kind of like the tension or the body language between the Onbow and Jonathan. I was kind of thinking it was particularly that moment when he was like, failed in their intent, and then as he went on after that, I'd be curious. Yeah.
And then I just appear out of the smoke.
Yeah, give me that insight check as well, Riaris.
That's the wrong person. I wish I took the other one. 7.
Okay. So Carr, what you notice with your, is it nat 20 or dirty 20?
It's dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. With a dirty 20, you notice that Jonathan's response to your arrival is at first just like kind of a glance over in your direction, and then a moment of like eyes kind of widening slightly, not necessarily in fear but in surprise. Okay. One of two things are possible here. Either Jonathan can't see very well,
okay,
or two, and you've gotten word about this, Jonathan took a second to understand what was going on.
Probably, yeah. And also, it doesn't help that I just appeared behind him from his balcony and no guard said anything. So, I mean, altogether, it's like a, huh?
Well, so hold on. So for clarification, you showed up behind him?
Well, I assume behind him, given they came in, but if not behind him, from his balcony. That was the image I had. If it wasn't behind him, then
Yeah, I would say it makes more sense that you came in front of him because you came in through the same window that
That's
they came in.
totally fine.
Yeah.
So they're behind. I had it weird in my head. Okay.
Yep, that's okay. So as you come in, first off, you immediately see both Onbow immediately half unsheathe their katanas, and then you see them immediately stop. And I'm gonna say with that dirty 20, you think it has something to do with that lighter skinned Onbow.
Okay.
I
I will pause my action when they start and stop. I just look at them and say, "I bear no weapon," and then look back at Jonathan. So I said that to the Onbow, and then I look directly at Jonathan, and I ignore the other person, the other Onbow, the light-skinned Onbow, not to be rude, but to act as though I didn't notice that interaction of them stopping because of the Onbow.
Yeah. I would say like this is more of a. I would say the nat 20 or sorry, the dirty 20 here would be based on more of an idea of your understanding of Arcana.
Okay.
You think there's a possibility that he said that he messaged them something immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, I don't want to give any knowledge that I think he did that. Just more along the lines of I'm looking at them, I bear no weapon, then go back to Jonathan because he's the one who wants to speak with me.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Carr. I came on the Wreckless. I was led to believe you wanted to speak
Puts
with
a
me.
hand up
Okay.
as the light-skinned Onbow starts to whisper something in his ear. Riars, you read it as basically him telling exactly what he was also cited during the explosion. Oh. Why are you alone?
Well, I traveled more quickly than some of the rest of my Wreckless friends. And since you were so gracious, and I kind of put my hand for Nala, to see that one of my friends was taken well care of, I thought I would do you the honor and get here as quickly as I could.
Where are my guards? You should be.
I should be
You
a
should
couple
all
of
be with them.
guests. I don't know where they are. They spoke to us, and you wanted to speak with us. There was some light interaction, and then I came to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you want me to bring them with me? I could go back.
No, this works fine.
Excellent. It's nice to meet you.
Where are the relics?
Relics? With all honesty, good sir, I do not know what you're talking about, except for the fact that when the ship exploded across from us, I heard people mention it. I don't have relics of anybody's. Is that all you wanted to ask me? Well, tea invitation would have done.
You see four. Actually, I'm going to roll something here. Okay. That was a 4. Cool. You see 4 guards come out from the entranceway, sort of behind Riars. You see them kind of like come up right underneath you, as I imagine you're kind of like in the tree sort of area here. And you see them immediately kind of draw weapons. And you see Jonathan kind of like puts a hand up. Then what happened to my ship?
I don't know. We docked, your ship blew up. I helped save a few people along with the rest of the Wreckless. and then we were enjoying your city. Then I got 2 messages saying that you wanted to speak with the Wreckless, and I got here faster than anybody else. I mean, the Lord of the City did request our presence, so here I am. It's an honor.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and I bow very low.
Riaris, roll me another roll me a. I'm gonna have both of you guys roll me perception checks.
Okay. 19 for me. Thank God.
15. Okay. All right. I wanted to give you guys just a chance here. Cool. Yeah, you see Jonathan very confused.
Good.
You feel like there's you get the kind of like, I think you kind of get the idea of like how this guy is working, and you get the idea that most likely this guy had like a list of questions and like a concept of how he wanted this to go, and it's just
This is not it.
it's just full out of the water. So now he's trying to catch up. Why come here? Why did you come here?
I'm sorry. The group you sent to speak with us said you wanted to see us. Did I misunderstand their directions? I apologize. If there's another meeting place,
God.
I am personally waiting for you to take a breath before you speak to try and confuse him. Like he gets
Yeah.
One more thing, do it on purpose, Joe.
Cool. Car, roll me a performance check DC 8.
Okay. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, with that roll, you're just nailing it. Like he's no, hold on.
Okay, of course. And I just stand there with my hands in front of me, so they're perfectly visible, and I just wait for him because he's the Lord of the City.
And at this point, I would like, actually, I'm going to say, I'm going to roll something here real quick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you, Di. I should have rolled it in the box. That was, at this point, what you see extremely quickly is you see the Onbow with the sort of like white skin puts a hand on Jonathan, immediately putting him to sleep. And then you see both the Onbow move quicker than humanoid should possibly be able to go, move almost seemingly through you, and slice the neck of both the guards behind you. And we're gonna pause you there.
Okay. Sure.
We're in the middle of a fucking coup right now.
Yeah.
So,
However,
meanwhile,
can I ask you a question, Joe?
yeah, please.
That does indicate to me that Nala is no longer being held by the Onbow.
Nala is no longer being held by the Onbow, correct?
Thank you. Okay, I will stop now. I just want to clarify that. Okay.
There is full, I imagine confusion along with that, but yes, that is true.
Okay, thank you.
I want more from Carr.
That was great. That was like it's a full like Carr fully reading the situation, just being like,
just
okay, yeah, give me the information. You don't have
I'm
it.
a bard with an 18 charisma asked to do something political and dangerous. Sign me up. Like this is where I should be. You know?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you quickly kind of like are figuring out at this point, Carr, the person that really needed to talk to you was not Jonathan.
Sure, but I did make sure that at least Jonathan was confused and couldn't speak. And
I will say you forced this guy's hand in a beautiful way. Cool. So meanwhile, I need everybody here to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Is that me too?
Yes. Well, if you would like to participate.
I will participate, but can you guide me if I do something completely out of character?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I will. Yes.
Let's try this one. Okay. See what we got.
I got the
think
same
music
with Kaelinor.
I think this music means that like nothing bad's gonna happen or any fighting or. I think this means that everything's gonna be okay.
Oh no, this isn't the one we have to worry about. It's when it's slow music you have to worry.
This is tea party. This is
All right.
get together.
Give me a
guys.
second to get this set up. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
You guys ready?
Question. Does anyone know if Nala is resistant to flames?
Probably.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Not immune, but I do believe she's resistant.
Okay, I have only one spell
I
slot
haven't really
left.
seen this lady yet.
But she's not close. Like she's up. We're up on the 8th floor. You guys we're down the 1st floor. So
Okay.
planning on burning the whole tower down.
But they have.
I don't know.
So.
Are we fighting a god? What's the horrible?
Kobamu.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly out the window, guys. Have fun. See you all next week with new characters.
Then I'm going back to the Merlin Loke.
You know what happens? The dragon from the mountain stops by, and then the dude with the bat, all at the same time.
So he is not painted at all, but let me introduce you to Arturian.
Ooh.
The little merry lad.
Hey.
Oh my god, look at him.
It's almost in
Special
high
next to
order in that
Ogra?
grouping.
No friends.
He's so tiny next to Ogra.
All right. So we did have Dan agreed to play as Kobamu, and Jack agreed to play as Vera. So that you're all going to be included in this. So let's get some guards out here.
Hell yeah.
Are we not flying up anymore, or are we still flying up?
You're at the top of the
cliff.
You're at the top of the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. All right, let's get those. We'll start with Kaelinor.
A 16.
16. Also, Drew, if you could fix your camera, man, so I can see your face. Riaris.
Kobamu got a 22.
Okay. 22. Okay. Zed.
Am I shining handsome now on this camera? I got
Yes.
a full 9.
Okay. Well, 9. Ogra.
19.
19. Vera.
12. It took me a second to connect that was me. Sorry.
All good. Yeah.
I was like,
And Arturian.
14.
14. Cool. Arturian, go ahead and roll me a D. I'm going to say roll me a D6.
Okay. 6. Oh no, wait, that's related to it.
It's bad. Full 6 rounds before your boy is showing up.
That's okay. Really, it's taken her time. It's been a long time since she's been able to spread her legs out.
Beautiful.
I always like that Kobamu looks like he has a plane prop in his hand.
Yeah. It just looks like a big, gigantic propeller blade. Okay. Okay. I need to get those stat blocks up. Holy cow, guys. I was not ready for this. Okay. Kobamu is going to be first.
All right. think Kobamu just says, "Finally," and I'm going forward. I'm going to bonus action rage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in there. It gives half of my movement speed, but I don't think I'm gonna need half my movement speed to get in there. So I just want to run to the guy right in front of me, and
Okay.
That's what I want to do. And I'm just trying to see all the other stuff that he has. And I think that's probably it. I'm just gonna go make an attack at this guy. How many attacks? Does he have? 2 attacks. Yeah. With the greatsword or his weapon.
Okay. So I didn't have time to be able to really this was Kobamu's this was I get an idea of his stat block sort of thing. So I'm going to say 3 attacks per action.
3. Oh man, first one's a natural 1. That's
Okay. First attack, you see this. I think as you see Kobamu kind of come charging up, this very tall, very big looking, sort of bulky, sort of Loa in full gear just immediately goes into the fetal position, and just manages to dodge out of the way.
Yeah, switch something, then come right back on the other one. The second one is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
Is the damage on here right on his sheet?
We'll say yeah for now.
Hold on, because I'm also going to use surprise attack on him, which means anybody that is not hit a creature with attack roll, the creature takes an extra 2d6 damage if they have not gone yet in the combat. So I will do that too. Oh my god, that's 3 1s. Jesus. 14 total damage.
Come on, man. This guy is freaking cool.
I've rolled 4 1s here so far. All right. I'm going to go for the third one then.
Did you add the rage damage?
I did not. What is his rage damage? 2? No, 4. So 18 damage.
Cool. And then I think he has the divine
He does.
Fury.
I was thinking, yeah, I could pump it into him, but I don't really know. I can do it once per turn. Yeah, at this point, I think might as well. So I'll do that too. D6 plus 8. Something not a 1. All right, that's 13 more damage. Necrotic damage.
Okay. Cool. It is actually radiant damage.
It's radiant? Okay.
Yep. So 13 total damage.
Oh, God. For that, the total was 27 total damage.
27. Okay, cool. Do you have one more attack?
I do.
Give it to me.
Go ahead and do that. All right, that should... I don't know, 17. No, plus 11. 28.
28. Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
All right. Do that, and then I think 2d6 plus 6, 11, 17, 21. Is he dead with 21 damage? Not, I'm going to use cruelty dice.
Yep. Give me a little more. He's close.
Okay, I will use a cruelty die to deal an extra d6 to hit. Another 5.
Yep, that'll do it. How do you want to do this?
I think he misses on the first one. It kind of cuts down and almost gets into his shoulder, really almost just it's stuck a little bit. And then he just kind of rips it out and just slices him, just bisects him just right through it. And then just kind of steps through the gore and just he kind of shrugs his shoulders. He's ready to roll.
Yeah. Cool.
Bonus. Yeah, that's it.
I think you have the rest of your movement. So if you wanted to kind of get up on one of the other guys.
What's the biggest guy? Yeah, he'll run up to the biggest guy you can see. Yep, that looks like him for sure.
Okay, cool. So that ends Kobamu's turn. It is now Ogre's turn.
Okay. Depending on your answer, Ogre, when she left the fighting pit, she put those weird bracelets on her hands. Has it been an hour? Have they attuned?
No, you had to specifically spend an hour attuning to them, so you have to get used to them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then Ogre's gonna go the first guy closest to her, the guy to my left, the big purple pink guy in the middle on where Ogre is.
So the guy that Kobamu's on?
Yeah, Ogre's
Okay.
Ogre is going to use poison spray on him.
Okay. It's a con save, right?
No, poison spray is an attack.
Remember, we just did this.
Oh god.
You gotta use the legacy.
Yeah, you gotta switch it to legacy.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Then
all right.
it'd be a 14.
Con. I think it's just gonna make it. Hold on. Yep, just makes it.
Okay, that didn't work. Then bonus action, I'm gonna have Muffins do a charge attack in the guy right in front of him.
You got it. Am I rolling?
No, it's an attack. I roll.
Okay.
Plus 6 does a 17 hit.
17 hits.
Okay, he has to make a DC 15 saving throw, or he's going to be also strength saving throw, or he's going to be knocked prone.
Okay.
While I do this.
Oh my gosh.
And he's taking 10 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. He does make that save. Sorry, I'll grab a die that's clearer to see. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, 10 damage to the... Putting him as pirate. Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Kaelinor.
Oh. I just had a question. Is Arterius still on Muffin since he was on him when we were coming up?
No.
Okay.
Because we just... You would also have been on Muffins, and we already did that turn, so...
Okay.
Very quick question. Did it take us more than 10 minutes to get to the wall? Probably, yes.
No? No, I'd say
Oh.
probably about 5 minutes. Those turns were pretty quick.
Okay, damn. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
if I can, because I have Expeditious Retreat is... Can I dash with it? Hold up. I was just reading this. Oh, it's a bonus action. I don't want to do that. Forget that. Okay, I will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I can flank with Muffins to get to the other side...
What's your move speed?
30. 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Just there.
I will take my 2 attacks to hit this poor guard.
Okay.
At advantage, right? Because flanking?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits for sure, yes.
Amazing. That is 8 damage. Second attack.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Amazing. I will do that. For 6 damage, I'm gonna bonus action hit him with the back of my scimitar.
Cool.
For a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Which is 1d4. For 3 damage, and I'm gonna pump a Divine Smite into that.
Okay. All right, nice.
Just we got things to do right now. 4. Oh, okay. Only 6 damage, and that is my turn.
Okay. 6. Okay, cool. So total of 33 points of damage. Not bad. Or sorry, no, 23 points of damage. I had 10 on him. Cool. So with that, this guy is bloodied for sure. Very cool. All right. That ends Kaelinor's turn. It is now the archer's turn. Both the archers are going to do a really stupid thing and attack Kobamu because he's the biggest guy on there. That's a 3 on one of them and 21 to hit on the poor guy that does hit him. Does a 21 hit Kobamu?
Yeah, Kobamu. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is 11 points of damage, halved to 5. In case anybody's worried, I will fully allow Dan to explain how many hit points Kobamu has.
You don't need to be worried. It's okay.
That was a good answer. Cool. All right, that was the archer's turn. It is now Arturian's turn.
Okay. I have a quick question. So the 3 enemies on the right in front of I forgot the headless horse. Are they in a line? It's a little hard to see at this angle.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so Arturian's going to stand next to Kobamu, if that gets him in the line, right behind him.
Okay.
Would that be part of that line?
Yes,
or does he need to move one more space? Okay. And then Arturian's going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. It is a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide, dex save, where they take some acid damage.
Okay. Cool. I think you have to be here.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. That'll just about do it.
So yeah,
beautiful.
Arturian runs up and he has like this like little wrist rocket type thing as he fires, and it's just this like football with like holes in it as it's just spewing acid as it's like spiraling all the way down the line. Just
I love it. That's awesome.
So they need a DC 15 dex save.
Okay. All right. Well, jumping out. That is 2 saves, 1 fail for sure.
Okay, so let's do 3 damage.
I'll say the
So
first
they
guy
take
fails.
6 acid damage.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, they take 6 acid damage, and now that they're covered, those who fail are covered in acid, and they'll take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of their turns, unless they take an action to wash it off.
Okay, nice. So wait, so all 3 of them take the full damage?
All 3. Yeah, all 3 take. No, I lied. That only happens at the start of their turn now. So at the start of their turns, those who failed will take the damage. They don't take the damage right off the bat.
I'm confused. Here I come.
Yeah, you're all good. So it's I casted it.
Covenant's acid takes 2d4 damage. Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Each
those
creature-
who failed at the start of their turn, they'll take the 2d4 actually.
Okay, so only 1 failed.
Yep.
So only one is taking any damage. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So the other two saved. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, I just run up, throw the caustic brew, and actually I think that's going to be my turn.
Okay. You got it. Yeah, you can. You do have help as a bonus action.
You are right. I'll help. I don't know. Yeah, I'll help Kobamu. He's the only one I can't help.
Okay.
More out of like fear rather than like wanting him to succeed. It's just like whatever you want, Kobamu.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how do you help him in this?
I'm going to. I'm hoping like shock factor for the attack on the guy on the left. Of like he sees this big old hulking Kobamu, and then he sees like this tiny little mouse like kind of peek around and just like hits at
What
it.
the hell is that? Yeah, beautiful. Cool. I love it. Very nice. Cool. So there's Arturian's turn. It is now it is now our guard's turn. We're going to come up and try to fight these two. Man, I'm gonna roll. I mean, this dude just saw his buddy just get freaking one-shotted. Okay, all right. He's gonna stand tall. Yeah, there's no reason. Kobamu, after seeing what he just saw. Okay, so from left to right, first attack's coming at Ogre. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is 6 points of damage.
All right.
And then one attack in Kobamu. That is a 15 to hit. Or
Nope.
16 to hit, excuse me. 16. Nope. Okay. 16 does not hit, as it just, I think it just like kind of like drives the dagger in, but it just doesn't go deep enough. As it just like has it stuck in there and just looks up at this giant creature. Then yells mommy. Okay.
Kobamu
it
don't
is-
like tickles.
I both love and hate that, Dan. Cool. The pirate is the pirate one that is looking real rough is going to attack Muffins. Sweet little Muffins. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that fits.
Can I protection that? To
I-
disadvantage? He's.
Do you have to be
I
within
don't-
5 feet of the person attacking or the person being attacked?
I will let you know right now. While wielding shaded creature, you can see attacks target, and then you within 5 feet. Oh, it just says if I can see a target other than me. If a creature I can see attacks a target other than me, within 5 feet of me, within me, yeah.
Right.
I can use my
So
reaction.
Muffins is not within 5 feet of you.
Ah,
It's okay. Muffins can take it.
okay. I believe.
Muffin takes 500 damage.
Now you're
He's
just
gonna
being
kill
mean.
that Hundun.
I'm gonna kill that Hundun. All right. That is 7 points of damage to the
Yeah.
Hundun.
You're good.
Last person to attack is going to be attacking Kaelinor. That is only a 15 to hit.
Misses, but I will reaction blade dance to hit him back.
You got it.
Why not? I got my cool toys.
This is Axe Guy.
It's a 13 to hit, which I don't think will hit.
13 will miss.
That's okay.
Remember that I had these guys. I should probably use them, huh? Cool. That is the end of the the brute's turn. It is now Vera's turn.
Okay. Again, correct me if I do anything that she wouldn't do. However, if I use the 25 movement, I should be able to get diagonally behind the Loa that is attacking Kaelinor, if I'm reading it right.
You're here.
Yes. Oh wait, isn't Kaelinor directly in front of me?
No, Kailanor's right here.
Oh, who's directly in front of me? I'm sorry. Is it Ogra?
Ogra.
Then Ogra's Ogra's Loa. Sorry. There you go.
25 gets you there.
Okay, so I counted wrong, but that'll work. Sorry.
Okay.
And please explain something to me.
Sure.
I have 2-weapon fighting, but I'm not sure how that works because it says I get 1 attack per action.
Yes. So you can attack as an action, and you can attack as a bonus action. Unfortunately, the weird thing, the bread and butter of, one of the bread and butters of Vera is the rage that she no longer has. So.
Right. I'm like, I see nothing here that's ranged. So I'm like, well. However, I do think I get the cunning action because he's flanked, yes, by people.
You can cunning action to flank, but it's a bonus action. Cunning action is a bonus action to.
So I would have to hit, and then that would be the cunning action.
No, cunning action is allowing you as a bonus action to dash.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Then I was looking at the what do I see?
Which isn't a terrible idea. I mean, it would put you at advantage.
Right.
And you are a rogue.
Yeah, yeah, but then I can't attack because I'm using my action to.
Can't bonus attack, like second attack.
Oh, I can't bonus. Oh, okay. So then I will. Yeah. So
yeah, you still get your 1 attack, which is, and it would be with advantage.
Thank you. I haven't played a rogue in so long. Yeah. I will use my bonus action to get around there, so that way I can do the extra damage for the sneak attack.
You got it. Go ahead and roll with advantage to attack, dude.
And I'm going to ask no. Okay, never mind. How do I do that? So I'm going to have to, because I can just view the sheet, Joe, I can't actually press the buttons. So I will, whatever roll I see, you see, I'm adding the plus to it afterwards.
Yep, I believe you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just letting you know. So with I'm going to roll a d20, which is a 10, and another d20, which is a 4. So I'll take the 10 plus 7 because it's plus 7 to hit with the dagger. So is it
17 hits for sure.
Okay. And then
so that is.
I will roll the damage and then the extra 2d6 damage, correct? So it's 1d4 plus 4 plus 2d6.
Yes, you could do this with the Tavern Brawler strike because you get 1 more for Tavern Brawler.
Then it would have only been a 16 to hit. Would that have hit?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's not right. That should be a 7.
Oh, okay. Then I'll definitely do the Tavern Brawler strike. I will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 1d4 plus 5 plus
2d6.
Plus 2d6. Yep.
Okay, so when you roll everything but except for the plus 5, 1 moment. So the total damage is 11 plus 5, 16.
Okay. Not bad. All right. 16 points of damage. Just make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. Yeah, a lot of it kind of based on rage.
Yeah, sorry. Not anything to do with that, but I'll still do what I can.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
And try to keep her alive.
Yeah, 16 is decent anyway, so. Cool. All right. 16 on Ball Digger. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So that was Vera. We now come to Zed.
All right. How far is the archer behind Vera from me?
Uh, 45.
45. Let me see. 30 feet of movement will get me within 20 feet of him.
Yep.
All right. I am going to pop an ebb and flow.
All right.
And he's already taken his turn, right?
He has, yes.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. The one in front of Vera is still at least 5 feet from me, or more than 5 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to
He is also taking his turn, just for clarity's sake.
okay. Well, because they are next to him, I can still do my sneak attack because they were his enemy within 5 feet of
Gotcha.
him.
I see what you're saying.
I am going to throw my Hemoclaw dagger at him.
You got it. All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And you're just going to hear Zed yell that his blood pulse is music to his ears.
I love it.
What does he mean by
Alright.
that?
So that is 9.
You'll find out.
He's just
Hold
going through
on.
some stuff.
I'm doing some math. 9. $17. That is 24, 25, 20. Hold on. That's 29 damage
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
to this dude. And then he must make that save for the Hemoclaw dagger.
29. Woo.
So DC 15 Constitution.
Looking rough. Okay, DC 15 Constitution. That's a natural 2.
All right.
He is suffering from the bleeding condition.
Yep. And then I am doing my 1d4. So that is 4.
As you're doing that, just because Arturian has not seen this Zed, what does the ebb and flow look like? What happens when you throw the Hemoclaw dagger? That sort of stuff. What does it
All
look
right.
like?
So
What's the
what you
visual?
see is Zed's eyes start to glow like a almost like a glacier blue. He starts to look more like he is like shiny moisture. And as he goes to throw, you notice that his knife almost looks like it is got a mind of its own, like it is a seeking missile, sinks straight into this guy, slices him, and on the way back has a comet tail of blood following the knife back to Zed.
So gross.
And then I was gonna do the damage of the ebb and flow, which was 3, was gonna be cold damage.
Okay. You got it.
And then that is my bonus and my action, so that will end my turn.
You got it. All right. Very cool. I believe we are back to the top of the order with Kobamu. Kobamu, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. What is it? Saves. Huh. That is a 9.
Okay, cool. 9 beats a 5. It's going to go up every time someone tries to attack a creature that you're attacking.
Oh,
Definitely thought about that.
that's horrifying.
Yep. And there is no way for Dan to explain in character to anyone else.
I think Kobamu will start off and he will let out a massive roar. They said, "Not enough!" And I will be using Zealous Presence
Okay.
to unleash a battle cry. And basically, everybody here has advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Jesus,
Yeah.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
So, I've gotta burn those. That's anyway. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna attack the guy right in front of me.
You got it. You have advantage on this first attack.
Uh, 18.
That'll hit.
All right. So that'll be. Okay, that's 11 plus 4, 15 plus 8, 23 plus 6, 29.
29 on the first
Jesus.
hit. Okay.
These things just
All
keep
right.
going.
Cool. Immediately is bloodied.
Okay, attack number 2 on him then.
Yep. And you can reckless if you'd like.
Yeah, I've thought about that. So the advantage only goes for the first attack? Is that what that is?
The advantage from the help action goes from the first attack.
Oh, help attack. Okay. Would I still get the advantage for myself from Zealous Presence? Can I choose myself on that? Because it just says 10 creatures of your choice.
10. It says 10 other creatures of your
Does
choice.
say other. Yep. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then hell yeah, absolutely using Reckless. No doubt about it. We're not caring at this time. All right. So roll advantage. Yeah, it's a 29. Yeah, 29.
That'll hit.
4, 2, D6, 7 plus 4, 11, 17.
17. Okay. Despite maybe not wanting to, he is still up. He had not taken any damage yet.
Can I retroactively add a cruelty dice to that?
Sure.
Just probably should have rolled it before, but I'm going to do that now. 1d6. Yeah, 3 more damage. So
Yep, that'll just do it. That literally just does it. How do you want to do this?
I think Kobamu is almost like not even seen necessarily what he's hitting. He's just kind of going forward and attacking, and so it's kind of almost just like a cutting right through him and just shoving him out of the way and just walking towards the next one, just lumbering.
Yeah.
I think he kind of points to the next one. He's like, "That one's mine," as he walks towards it.
the one that Ogre's on right now.
Yep.
I think Ogra sees you swinging and she's like ducking to make sure you don't get her.
Yeah.
Just see like a
also
flop
Ours,
flop.
too.
Arturian also ducks, but it doesn't do anything.
yeah, I just duck just to be certain. You go from 2 feet to 1.5 feet.
And then I'll make my third attack at the next guy, whoever I just approached.
Yeah, you got it. This guy's not looking great.
Yeah, 20, 27.
That'll hit.
7 for 2d6, 6 for 10, 16.
16. Okay, cool. Yeah. How would you like to kill this guy?
I think he's gonna take his scimitar right. Yeah, it's kind of blade and just jab it, just cut it straight through him, like right through the heart, just all the way through him, and just kind of yank it out. And I think look at Zed and be like, "You're not strong enough." And we'll start kind of marching towards probably the archer. Is that the archer that hit him?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Then that is where he is going.
Oh no!
But
Bad day to be an archer.
Yeah. But I am just going up there and just looking at. Yeah, it's just you know, as I'm rounding and going up the stairs, just staring at him the whole time.
Yep. Taking your sweet time.
That's my turn.
Okay.
He had a little tumble.
There we go.
I'd also like to file a request to just be Kobamu be my character going forward, please. I'd love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no problem. God, I love barbarians. Okay, here we go. It is now Ogre's turn. Ogre, you just saw 2 figures just get obliterated in front of you. One of which at the top of Zed's turn is going to like splurt some extra blood.
Ew.
From his bloodied, or from his bleeding condition.
1 sec. One of those guys is gonna turn into a zombie. He's in 10 feet of me.
That's right.
Oh, baby.
Is there a save or anything, or no? It just happens.
No, it just happens.
Oh yeah. Oh no! Wait a minute! Wait! Oh no! You choose which one.
The biggest one.
The biggest. Okay.
Scariest one.
We'll say the biggest one is not under the effects of the bleeding condition.
You see fungal spores coming off of Ogre's feet spread to the ground and just wrap around this thing, and it gets up.
just a heads up. There's no way Kobamu's not killing this thing. But yeah, cool.
Yep. So I have 2 things coming within my turn now. Ogre is going to...
Was that your reaction to do that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me. I'm going to throw... Wait, go back to spells. Chill touch at the archer all the way over there. Not the one Kobamu's touching. The other guy on the other side.
Okay, what's the range on Chill Touch?
120 feet.
That'll get there.
And I get advantage because of Kobamu, right?
All attack rolls from the treacherous.
Oh yeah, all attack rolls. Yeah, yep. Oh my god.
Okay.
These
That's
poor
gonna
meat
be
shields.
a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, let me get 2d8. That's going to be a 8 cold damage. Or no, 8 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have the zombie run up to the one guy by Arturian and whap him with whatever he has.
It's a zombie!
It's fine, Ogre thinks.
You think? You can't promise it?
It's new. This is new to Ogre. Just found out about this tonight.
That's true. Incredible.
That's awesome.
Do I roll or do you roll for zombie?
Oh, you roll. There's no way I would take that away from you.
Does zombie have advantage?
I would say no because he didn't exist when I used.
Yeah, you didn't exist. Yeah.
Okay. Do I add anything to his?
I don't know.
It's his
here
normal
it comes.
attack.
Here I come.
Might be flanking. Is he flanking?
He is not.
Okay,
Okay, this is just make sure it's just straight up zombie stat block. This is spell manifestation. Zombie. Okay. Okay, it is a zombie stat block with 1 hit point. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get to hit?
I got 10.
10. Okay. Use the 2014 rules. It's a 13 to hit, so no luck there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have Muffins, because he goes right after the zombie, do 2 slam attacks on it.
Okay, you got it.
Muffins gets advantage on these attacks, though, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
What are you? A 15 hit?
15 does not, I don't think. No, 15 does not hit.
Okay, second attack. That's way better. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. And that is 8 damage for that attack.
Okay. 8 damage on. Oh, this is on pirate. Oh man. Yeah. On his last legs. On his last sea
Yeah,
legs.
Muffin's just like slams, like goes around and like hitting him with his ass.
Beautiful. I love it. Or his head. Who knows?
Who the hell?
Who freaking knows? Beautiful. Okay. Does that end Ogre's turn?
Ogre is gonna go next to Alturian on that side. Just walk over next to him.
You got it. Okay.
And that
it
ends
is.
Ogre's turn.
You got it. It is now Kaelinor's turn.
Onslaught. God, I can't see. I need glasses. This is so bad.
Well, you put yourself behind the giant Hundun.
I'm sorry. That is true. That's my fault.
No, I'll point out where you are. You are.
You're the only one on the screen without glasses right now.
Oh my god,
You
guys!
weird person.
Eyesight's overrated anyway.
I never noticed that. That's funny.
Okay,
That's you, if that helps.
fabulous. Is pirate still in front of me?
Pirate's
Still
looking
up?
real rough.
Well, screw it. We'll hit him. Let's just hit him.
You got it.
What else? What else am I gonna do? I got advantage from flanking
That's
Kobamu's
true.
silly, a bunch of things. Let's go. Hey, here are a 23 to hit.
That will absolutely hit. How do you want to do this? There's no way you can do.
There is a really cool like flourish of like a leg movement, like sweep under the feet, and I just straight up. It's efficient. It's an efficient kill of just straight up. I don't want to decapitate him, but that's the only thing I'm thinking of right now. And that's on me. Just
Do
a
it.
quick. No,
it.
I'm not evil.
Do it.
Quick
clean
step
death.
through the heart.
Zedek
Clean-
Obama looked
just
to
quick.
it.
Just a quick like
Finish
knockout.
him.
Like, how do you want to do this? Yeah, screw it. I do it. Thanks, guys.
You got
I'm
it.
decapitating a man.
It's the cleanest decapitation you've ever done. Good job.
Yay!
Head rolls
Uh,
right into Alturian.
And then his wallet falls out. Picture of all his kids.
Yeah. Oh no!
One of the pictures was the old lady you kicked down the stairs.
She deserved it. It was the old man. It was the old man's child. Anyway, moving on. There is someone else I see. I spy.
Yes, there's an axe guy right next to you. Actually, they
Well,
attacked you.
I'll turn and hit him for my second
Yeah.
attack. Let's go. That will not hit. I don't still get advantage, do I? From
I believe you still do.
You're from Kobamu, yeah.
okay, I'll roll that again. Oh, that's gonna hit. It's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Amazing. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
Let's bonus
Nice.
action hit him with the back of the scimitar again.
You got
We're
it.
efficient in this economy, I think. A 25 to hit him.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. Absolutely.
1d4. That's 4 damage. Yeah, that's it from my turn.
Okay. We see Kaelinor just full on blade dancing, swiping clean off the head, and then just continuing to spin towards the dude raised. It was his axe raised against you. Beautiful. Arturian, you're up.
Okay, so Arturian is going to run up to the enemy that's kind of hidden by the wing that she was
Yes.
just wailing on.
Yep, the axe. Yep.
Yep, thank you. I'm gonna... 15, 20. Yeah, I have enough movement. Yeah, I'll run right up next to him, next to Kaelinor, and I'm going to cast Booming Blade as I go, "Ah!" And then I'm going to slam down on his toe.
Hell
Or
yeah.
I should say. With my hammer.
Everybody,
Right on his toe. Please kill this guy by hitting him in the toe.
All
It'll take a
right.
lot.
Yes,
you know how much it hurts to stub your toe on something?
It's true.
Throw a Warhammer on it. Okay. I'm going to roll to hit. We're looking at 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So, let me do my Booming Blade. So that's just my Perfect. Oh, 11 damage, and then he has the booming blade effect on him.
Nice.
Oh, I'm high enough level, so I do 1d8. So 11 bludgeoning, 5 thunder, if it matters. And then if he moves, he takes booming blade damage.
Nice.
What was the full amount of damage?
Together in total was 16.
Nice. Beautiful.
So just and I'm going to put an unwavering mark on him with
Okay.
my Cavalier fighter subclass. So he has disadvantage on any attack that's not against me.
Yeah.
So after I do that, I'm gonna pull up my like wrist thing, and I have like a laser pointer that I'm putting in his eyes whenever he looks away from me. Just
Yes.
That's awesome.
A mouse with a laser pointer. Amazing. Kevin, please take a point of inspiration for that. I love that.
thank you.
Did they take the damage from was it Tasha's acid?
The one who failed. I think did they
The
die?
one who failed died.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, good
Mhm.
point.
that's all good. Yeah, in bonus action, I will help Kaelinor with whatever she's trying to do.
Okay, you got it. I mean, if Kaelinor trying to attack this guy next turn, obviously,
Yeah.
the the laser in the eye definitely helps.
It's like, who is this small child? Who is this? What,
Yeah.
Thank you, but who is this?
What is this?
Guys, what is, who, are we acquiring people now?
Are you a paladin?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
He kind of got thrown
Oh,
with
it's
us.
like
Yoon's
any-
sister told us to take him with us. It's a long story.
You're
Well,
a real life paladin?
oh no,
Like a
yeah.
real one?
Yeah.
You're a hero?
Oh, that's complicated. We'll get into
You're a hero. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait for that explanation to go down. Kaelinor is a paladin. She's my hero.
Blade still dripping blood from the decapitation.
Just kick the head to the side.
You push some of the Merlin Loki uniform that's still left over, just like out of the way.
hide my shield real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, proper hero. Didn't kill any innocents today.
That's amazing. Okay,
Incredible.
and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. I forgot to have the arrow guys go, I believe, so I'm going to do that real quick. It's going to shoot at Kaelinor. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That will be 6 points of damage. Take that.
Fabulous. For a cool effect, can I just go look at it and go, just like, what's that?
Yeah,
gonna
just
do?
take it out.
Just take it out, like.
Yeah, roll me an intimidation check. I love that.
Got it. That's a 5.
Okay.
I think I get a splinter and I'm like, ow, actually, that. Hold on, win something. Ow, wait, I gotta get this out first.
Arturian also like is like fainting a little bit, and like the laser kind of gets a little in your eye.
It's like,
I'm helping.
Beautiful.
good.
Beautiful. Cool. All right. So then Arturian's turn, which went. So it's now the big guy's turn, which the only one that's left is. Oh wait, Archer guy is still alive, so that's fun. So the archer is going to attack with disadvantage at Kobamu.
Is it bad I'm like secretly rooting for him?
That's a 9 to hit.
Well,
That's not it. No.
Yeah. I mean, we all know what's going to happen next. I think just the archer just kind of like goes, pulls the arrow back, and Kobamu just takes the bow and just breaks it in one hand.
Yep.
Just feel a little bit sorry for him.
Yeah, just a little
yeah,
bit.
just a little bit.
Axe guy is going to go to Shoot, man. Yeah, I mean, like is about to like go and attack Kaelinor, and then that like laser kind of gets him, and he just kind of turns and just starts to try to go for Arturian. And that is not going to be enough. That's a 16 to hit.
Yep, that does not hit.
Cool. How does Arturian dodge or block this blow?
He runs underneath Kaelinor and lets Kaelinor block it. Just, ah!
What a
Kaelinor
great
just with, like protection potential, just like what the fuck? Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. You're my hero.
Oh god. Oh no. Someone take this one. No.
Kill the mouse! Just kind of like charging after it. Cool. All right. It is now Vera's turn.
Okay, I had to find the unmute button. Quick question: with all the death in front of Vera right now, did any of them drop anything shiny?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or, I mean, large
100%.
enough to be reflective.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd say there's probably one of them that has nursed a really it's probably like a full on like saw cleaver, but it's really like polished up.
Okay, so Vera's gonna run by, grab it, drag it one side of it across the dead body to make sure it's clean, put her back against the opening of the door, and use to look inside to see if there's anyone in there.
Yes, hell yeah, I love this.
It says that she's not really bright, but she's also not dumb. So, she doesn't want to get jumped.
Beautiful. I'll say give me that perception check.
Okay. It was just saves and attacks advantage of before the next round from somebody. I want to say Kobamu. Or was it
I'll give you advantage on this perception check.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. I can't roll on this. Okay, so it's a +3. Okay, one moment. Let's see. First roll is a 2, so hopefully I roll. I very likely roll better than the second one. Let me see. Oh, so this one's not going to count. It's actually twice, so ignore that. And then this one will. 10 plus 3 is 13.
13? Okay, cool. So running against the side here for Vera. So Vera does have dark vision. Looking inside here, you see Vera sees there are multiple figures that seem to be standing completely still, not moving, and it takes until the end of the turn to realize they're statues.
Well, that's a good thing, though, potentially.
Yep.
Okay. And I stand on my turn, so that's the rest of my movement then. Okay. I assume that was my action and everything. So
Yeah, I'd say that's an action.
And then let me see if I have anything.
But you got a cool new weapon.
Yeah, right. It's a mirror additional weapon. Let me see. I have that was action. My bonus action. I can't rage. I could take a cunning action to get inside.
You absolutely could.
So then I will do that. I will do the cunning action to get inside so I get a lay of the land for the rest of them. I don't want to go deep in. I basically want to slide in so I'm against the wall on the other side. Just so I
you got it.
I can see what's going on.
I love that. I will say go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. I keep on pressing the button thing it's going to roll for me. Let me see. That's a 26.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Vera goes in and disappears into the world.
I forgot how much fun it was to play a thief. Okay.
Yeah. So much
I'll have
stealth.
to pay my idea for one of my backup characters, Joe, if I ever
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that. Cool.
And I think that's it, because there's nothing to react to, so that was it. So
I love that move. That's great. Cool. So now Zed, it is your turn.
All right. Is the dude looking pretty beat up by Kaelinor?
He is. Yes, he is bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to where Vera was by the door. And then I am going to throw my Hemoclaw at that dude.
You got it.
And there is somebody within 5 feet of him, right?
Absolutely.
I'm kind of
Alright.
surrounded him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit. Dirty 20 definitely hits. Yes.
All right. 9. And that is 28 damage.
28 damage. Yes, that will do it. How would you like to kill this guy?
You literally see the dagger fly through the air with the words of, "Let your adrenaline flow. I will drink in your red hemoglobins."
What? Can someone tell me what he's saying? Is he casting a curse?
And it just goes in one eye, and as soon as you see it, it's almost like it has like a liquid bend to it and comes out the other eye.
Oh.
And then just curves back around into Zed's hand.
Okay, beautiful. All right.
And then, the rest of my movement, I'm going to try to follow Vera inside, but on the opposite side of the wall.
Okay, go give me a stealth check.
That is a 21.
Okay. All right, stealthy peoples. Beautiful. Vera and Zed are inside. We get back to the top of the order with Kobamu.
All right. So I think what might be best here, Joe, is if I tell you what I'd like to do, and
Yes.
you can let me know. Okay. I would like to grab this person in front of me, and I would like to use them more or less as a battering ram to try to go through the wall into the tower.
Oh my god.
That's my ultimate
You're gonna
goal.
be the Kool-Aid man.
So if I have
He's
to grab
already
him and back up
dead.
a little bit and run through it, fine. But that's Kobamu's entrance is there.
Oh my god. That's
Please say,
crazy.
"Oh yeah," as you enter the building.
That sounds very Kobamu, Riaris. I think you've missed.
That is very Kobamu. I do not think you need to back up.
Okay.
This is either going to work or it doesn't. Give me... oh, shit. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Is that an advantage because I'm raging?
Yes, it is.
I have on strength checks. So yeah, 14 or an 18 on the die. That's way over. That's a 29.
Hey, with a 29 athletics check, you put a hand on this creature's chest, and you just push. And as you push, there is horrible sounds as the first layer is. Kevin's on the ground.
Ogre's just turning around, covering her ears.
Yes. The rib cage breaks in on both sides, and you push an opening just big enough for you to be able to step through. As Zed and Vera being very stealthy, all of a sudden there is a kind of a slow sort of burst of light that kind of starts out with just red that just kind of cakes the light that pushes through, and you see Kobamu, you do have to duck, so you have to kind of duck a little bit to kind of make your way inside.
Okay.
Vera looks up at Zed and says, "Well, that's another way to get in."
Is the hole the size of the person he used to move through the wall, or is it a Kobamu-sized hole?
It is about the size of the person, only because of like the wreckage around it. But yeah, it is absolutely. It creates another hole in this honestly not well-made tower, which I didn't get a chance to tell you guys. So yeah,
Well, we're finding out now.
we're finding out now as Kobamu goes in.
I'm really glad Kobamu spared that archer over there and decided to make a hole in the wall instead.
Where is that archer?
She just went on
Ogra's
vacation.
just like turned around with her ears closed, like hearing
I
that
think he's
scream.
standing in a pool of his own urine at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's probably it. I mean I'm up there. I don't know if it's second floor or whatever, but that's all I really want to do. So
yeah, I think so. I have an idea for Kobamu on this. Dan, beautiful work. Very nice. Very Kobamu-esque.
Completely
God,
horrified.
let's just finish these. Let's finish these guys off, shall we? Ogre, you're up.
The one guy.
Yeah, it's only the archer who's left, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Ogre is going to send another chill touch his way.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That's going to be 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
He's still
Still hurt. Not bloodied yet, though.
okay. I'm going to have Muffins do a charge attack on him.
Got it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 just hits and fails the strength save.
Okay, awesome. So he is prone and he takes. He's only gonna take 6 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the zombie, how much walking distance or speed does he have?
That's a good question. 20
And
feet.
he gets.
Pretty slow.
I'm gonna have the zombie stay here because I get to keep him for an hour.
Okay.
And
You got it. You see the zombie just starting to kind of drip blood and saliva onto Arturian, who is just below him.
Oh my god.
Why?
Just think of him as a giant mushroom. That's what Ogre's
It's
doing.
bleeding on me.
Just raise
Just
more
a
of them.
giant mushroom. Just a giant mushroom.
Oh, did the guy I kill fall under the same thing that was around them?
I don't know what you're asking me.
The axe guy that I killed and finished off, was he within range of her to turning him into
No,
a
it's
zombie
10
as well?
feet.
10
I
feet,
believe.
gotcha.
So it has to be die 10 feet of me. Who's next after me? Arturian?
Yes.
Oh,
Or is it Kaelinor?
I think Kaelinor.
Kaelinor.
yes.
Hit it, Kaelinor!
Okay. Kim's like, fucking, it's drooling. Okay. Is the archer? I walk 30 feet up to him.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
I was gonna just spare him with a javelin, but I walk up to him and just take.
Now watch this, Ed. This is what
No.
paladins do. Forgiveness
No.
and
Oh man.
Kaelinor's gonna set up on the right path.
best-
Kaelinor, roll me a perception check to see if you heard that.
I gotta see if I heard that.
Said you get
my-
inspiration for that.
It's a 14.
15 was the DC. You did not hear that.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to the poor archer lying on the floor. Gonna kneel down, look at him, be like, "You thought you were really funny. Do you want to see something funny?" And then I'm gonna attack him twice on the ground.
all I can see is Arturian's point of view of like, and now she's bending down to see if he wants to spare his life.
I grab Zed's leg and like hide my face into it to not
Oh.
witness this horror. Just
I'm already gone.
Yeah, I think you mean. I
Yeah,
think you mean
The zombie.
Ogre.
Or
the zombie.
Yeah.
I'll
He
grab
thinks
the zombie's leg and hide.
You're telling the zombie like this is the cool thing about paladins.
The zombie just like, yeah. Johnny Joe, question. Do I get advantage because he's laying prone on the floor?
Of course you do.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is what we call character growth, and I hate it. Oh, thank God. The dice hate it too. That's a 10 for the first attack.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay. All right, I'm going to really lean into this. He begs for his life. And then as you go and like try to kind of like slam your blade into the ground, he manages to kind of like turn away and then turn back towards you, not running away in this moment, just saying, please don't.
Hold up, I gotta do some sort of mental wellness. The fuck? I gotta roll with my own shit.
Roll me a madness check, please.
Roll for mercy.
you can just knock him unconscious.
It's a 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. I'm going to attack him again.
And this is the point when everybody believes Zed was right and she's evil.
An 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 6 damage, just to knock him unconscious. Then, just to be like bash. I want to bash my shield over his head.
Okay, hold on, time out. You rolled a 0.
1 minus 1 is 0. Yeah, I rolled a nat 1. Actually, hold up. I rolled a nat 1 for like a wisdom thing. Yeah.
I just don't think you're knocking this guy out. That's the DM talking. It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's ultimately your character for sure.
Yeah, no, Kaelinor kills him. Kaelinor like, accidentally kills him. Let's go with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll bonus action to hit him again. Because I don't know if he's dead. And Kaelinor wouldn't waste her shots. Why would she? She's not. Okay, that's not gonna hit. It's a 13.
Great. Awesome. You hit the red mess that was him. And that's why you miss. This archer is full dead. Kaelinor, how do you want to do this?
Kaelinor's logical mind sees. This is not what happens. She sees her hitting him with the shield over his head, knocking him unconscious. But what really happens is she brute forces the shield into his brain. The frontal lobe caves in, and there is a smearing stain where that Merlin Loke shield serpent on her shield is, as she doesn't bother to wipe the bloodstain off nor the decaying remnants of his brain, and just straps that shield back to her side and just like shakes it once and heads back to the rest of the party. I am
in freaking incredible.
That was so sick.
That's what Kaelinor does. She makes it go away.
Wow.
That's murder!
Go away.
That's not going
They
away.
were trying to kill us.
Okay,
Okay.
They're
yeah.
the bad guys, right?
No, actually. Okay,
we have a murderer spare to deal with.
Hey, Zed. You want to do something cool?
Yeah.
In this room is you, Vera, and Kobamu. Kobamu looks at you. You see his eyes blazing blue against the light. Bar the door. Said, do you do it?
He said barred the door.
Bar the door.
I look at Vera, and the scariest thing in her eyes is Zed's got glowing eyes too, and he pushes the bar down.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. We'll see you guys next week.